hello, hello! Who do we have out there in the void of space tonight? We're back with another exciting update. Today, I'm once again joined by Marek. Marek, hello!
Everybody.
Welcome back, Marek. I see a lot of people in the chat tonight. The chats are on fire. Look at that. Did you guys enjoy the intro there? You might have spotted something, I think. So yeah, of course, this is we always look forward to days like this, where we get to come together for a huge milestone with releasing another update, and we're going to get into that very shortly. I know you guys can't wait, but I just wanted to just do an intro here and just ask Marek about what's happening at Keen, and what do people have to look forward to even beyond this update, maybe in the next coming weeks and months.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. So next week we're looking forward to the 10th, celebrating the 10th anniversary of Space Engineers. So it will be 10 years, like this year, since we released first version of Space Engineers, and this whole ride began. So I'm looking forward to that, and many people are coming to Prague, to our headquarters, to celebrate it with us. And I think the registrations are still open if somebody still wants to register and come. I think they're more than invited, and we can then be here together at the party and talk about Space Engineers. So that's a big thing that's coming soon.
Definitely. Really hoping the weather's going to be good, but we have a whole week of spending time with the community and developers. I'm really, really excited to both see old faces who I've met before, but also new faces. It's definitely a really, really, really exciting time. So that's something that's coming next week, and I know there's definitely going to be things, plenty of things happening around the 10th anniversary celebrations. And maybe, Marek, there's something else before we get into the update you want to share, maybe some other happenings at Keen and Good AI.
Mm-hmm. So in Good AI, as many people probably know, we are developing a game. We call it People, and it's a game where there are language model-driven NPCs, or like GPT. They can think and talk, and they have personalities, they have long-term memories. They can talk to each other, they can talk with player, they can interact with the environment, they can observe the environment, and so on. So we're working on this game. It's quite interesting. Hopefully we'll be able to release some alpha soon, but we are still not there yet. Like, I still don't feel it's good enough. So we are pushing, and the team is really good, and it's also growing. More and more people in Good AI are actually working not just on this game with AI people, but on language model-driven agents, and many interesting things are happening. And then we have another thing, we call it LLM agents, because we don't have a better name right now, but so this team is working on agents that look like personal assistants, something like ChatGPT, but they are extended or augmented with a long-term memory, and actually also working memory and episodic memories and all kinds of memories that help with continual learning of the agents. So you can actually teach them things, they remember it, can then retrieve their memories later, and so on. And one of the demos that we just did, and it's quite cool, is that just by conversing, you can teach this agent API of some software. And for example, we have another software that we are developing for controlling swarms of drones. So you can teach the agent how to control this drone API, and then you talk to the agent and you ask things like, remember this position, or return to position called home, or what is the distance between home and this current position, or did you see a person at a location, how far is it, or return to the location of the last person seen or dog seen, and so on. So basically, the agent is using the drone API as a tool, and that's also quite cool to use it. I think that's the future, like using agents and assistants as your augmentation or your extension. So yeah, that's what's happening in Good AI. It's quite cool.
Yeah, a lot of exciting stuff's happening. And actually, I'm sure some of those who come to the offices next week will also be able to ask, because I know there's going to be some Good AI people also at the celebration. So if you're coming to Prague, you'll also get to, I almost said interrogate there, but you'll get to ask some questions, to the team there. But lots of exciting stuff happening, and there'll definitely be more content regarding this. And I think, there'll be a stream coming up I think, dedicated to this as well in the near future. So stay tuned. And yeah, definitely great to hear about that, Marek. The only thing I just want to touch on is the fact that, you know, some of the team were at Gamescom as well. I'm not sure if anyone in the chat was able to meet developers at Gamescom. But that was, I know they had a really, really great time there. So definitely, if you are out there and who met our team, thank you for coming up and finding them, because I know the team really, really enjoyed that. So I think, Marek, let's ask the chat. It's 10 past. Chat, are you ready for the trailer? How out of 10 are we ready? Marek, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Great. Okay, let's hit the trailer time then. We're back in just a minute. Unleash the trailer. I think they're ready. Okay, here we go. And there we go, guys. It's here. Warfare Evolution and Deco Pack 3, and is it 2 there? What did you think? So much good stuff in this update. And yeah, fantastic trailer there by Janusz. Fantastic stuff. And yeah, I just can't wait for us to dive in. Marek, what did you think of that?
First, I want to say unleash the blog post and unleash the release so people can start reading and playing.
Okay, first up then. It is getting unleashed right now, so you guys can dive in to all that. So there's so much to cover here, guys. We have a new PvP scenario. We have a ton of new blocks. We have huge performance improvements. We're going to get into all of that in just a bit here. But again, really, really excited for this one. I really think, I know I'm a bit biased, but I really think this update is really well packed, full of content. I actually, while I have you, Marek, I really wanted to get a bit of your insight and vision into the PvP scenario, the designing of it, but also, how you imagine it going forward.
Yeah. So by the way, there is a lot about this in the blog post that is just being released on my blog, and so people can also read it there. And so basically, this PvP scenario is something like the original dream I had for Space Engineers actually in the beginning, which was that create a game where players can actually build defense, build offensive, mechanisms and devices and ships and vehicles and so on, and then use them in fight. And for a long time, 10 years, we were focusing only on the like building part, not on the fighting part that much. I mean, of course, there was warfare update and everything, but what I wanted is a scenario that simplifies for players so that you can quickly build without feeling that, like what you build will get destroyed and you need to build it for hours again and so on. So like a scenario where it's very cheap and easy to build and then test it in fights. And that's exactly what this PvP scenario is about. This is the first iteration in it where we want to test how people react to this. I already have ideas for what should be the next iteration, what needs to be added to actually like fully finish vision. But so far, this is what we have and what we would like you to start testing and giving us your feedback on our support portal or in any form. And we would like to understand how people like it. But again, the main vision was that it should be easy to build your offense or defense and then to test it in some very easy way how to determine if you design it or engineer it properly or not. Because this scenario is a quick match, it's very short, so you don't have that much time for building, and you really need to use your time carefully. So that's the vision that is with this PvP scenario, is really to kind of close the loop with my vision of Space Engineers.
Exactly. And, this has also been something that it's actually taken a while, I think, to iterate upon, and it will still evolve in the future. And I think plays into a little bit of the name Warfare Evolution, because the actual scenario, you can, as I say, guys, all of this is in Marek's blog. As always, it's going to be super detailed, both the free content and the premium content. So please do read through that. I mean, we're going to go through this content, actually, all of it in a second here with Sander. And we'll also be doing a playthrough of this PvP scenario with some special guests a little bit later here. So we will be, you guys will see it in action in a little bit here as well. But as you can see, there's a lot of stuff to cover. A lot of stuff.
Thank you. And more information about PvP scenario and this update is in my post with all the new blogs that are there. And actually, it's even surprising to me how many new things are in this update.
Yeah, I mean, I sometimes count, how many things, different updates, but for whatever reason, there really seems like a lot of blocks in this update. All the inset blocks you see above me here. And yes, fish.
When you see it in the blog post, at the end, it kind of surprised me, like how much stuff is there. So I hope people will enjoy it. And then another topic I would like to talk about is Keen team, the team developing Space Engineers and Virage engine. So we are growing quite a lot, and we are developing also Virage 3, which is the new generation of our engine that is still in the works, but there are many revolutionary ideas or revolutionary in a sense that pushing, what is in Space Engineers, pushing it to the next level, like, for example, the volumetric water or unified grid and just better visuals and so on. many of these things are already working, and we need more people to help us with this. So if there are programmers who like, programming in C# and would like to work on custom game engine, not using Unity or Unreal, but working on a custom engine where you can really touch the tech stack from the beginning to the end, then I think those people should think about applying for a job at Keen. That's something I wanted to raise up.
No, I'm glad you did, Marek, because I say we're always looking for new talent, and there's so much stuff happening at Keen, and there's a lot of cutting edge things happening. So if you really want a challenge, then Keen will be the place for you. It's definitely check out our career. We've got the link there in the chat, our careers page. And I'm also looking forward to, I know that some of the people coming to Keen next week are also interested in joining Keen in the future. So hopefully that can be really, helpful for them. And maybe we'll inspire some new people too. And, Marek, go ahead. Do you want to say something?
So I think only people who really mean it seriously and really want to push, to the next level should apply.
Right.
And I'm sure there will be many people like that in the space engineers community. So I'm not worried about it, but really this job requires people who are passionate and really want to push it and who are not satisfied, with average. So those are the people that we are looking for. Definitely.
So do keep that in mind, guys. Do keep that in mind and then consider applying. There was one more thing, Marek, that just came to me that just remembered now again, is that this is the first release that we're releasing on 3 platforms simultaneously. So it's another huge milestone for the team, the ops team behind, in the background there, because it's always, even releasing on one platform is a challenge, but I know we have, I can't see them right now, but they're out there and they're taking care of Steam, Xbox and PlayStation. So that's also a really exciting time, for us as a team to be able to release on 3 platforms simultaneously, right, Marek?
Yes. And I want to say thank you to everybody in Space Engineers team who is working on this update, or who was working on this update, who is still working on this update, and probably will be for next few weeks, to say thank you. I think it's really nice and it's quite professional work that the team is doing. And I'm really very happy with the quality. And as you said, releasing on 3 platforms at the same time is a new thing for us, but also it's quite challenging because there are always little idiosyncrasies at each, platform and problems and lines and who knows what. I mean, I'm lucky that I don't need to know because the team handles it perfectly for me. So, yeah.
No, for sure. So as I say, big congrats actually to the team for getting this update out. It's a huge update. Obviously, everyone involved in making the update, but also everyone involved in releasing the update. So big shout out to them. I'm already seeing, Marek, a lot of people who have actually already bought the Deco Pack 3 here. So let's just see a show of hands. Give me an 07 in the chat, or a salute in the chat if you've already picked up your copy of Deco Pack 3, because I'm actually seeing quite a number of people already mentioning that. Wow. Wow, that's pretty wild there. Look at that. Best update ever. We see some super chats coming in as well. Thank you for the super chats. I saw a 50 from Mikkel. Thank you guys for the super chats there. The hype is real. Wow. Amazing. So definitely, as I say, guys, all of this, we're going to go over the update now and play the scenario a little bit. I'm very excited about that. And you can learn everything in the blog post, because there's stuff that you see in front of you here. But for example, let me just drop some stats on you. There's also huge performance improvements to large worlds, where that in some situations, some worlds, you could see up to 60% improvement in performance in large worlds. And this is, not something that you see on the flashy screen, but this is a huge, huge deal. And people are always asking about, is Space Engineers going to get more optimized, on that side of things? And the answer is yes. And hopefully this update is another proof that the team is endlessly working to improve performance there. So that was just something that I wanted to point out, and we'll get to that in a little bit in more detail. So yeah, that's really cool stuff. So Marek, let me ask you, is there anything else today that you really wanted to express to the community or tell them about?
That's all. I don't want to keep the time from Sander. He will be talking about the very specific design details of this update. So yeah, that's all from me, and thank you very much, Joel, and thank you community, and thank you team.
Awesome, Marek. Thank you so much for joining us once again. I'm sure there's gonna be next week, the 10th anniversary. There'll be streams around the celebration, so you guys will see Marek again next week. And for those coming to Prague, you'll get to meet Marek as well, which is always good fun. So yeah, thank you so much, Marek, and we'll see you very soon. Thanks, man. Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's get on our next guest here. Always good to have Marek on the stream. Got the pack. Awesome. Okay. Now, Sander's cam is a bit more zoomed in here, so I'm going to have to adjust this. Give me a sec. Okay, give me a second, Sander. We need to start shipping out cameras for all the keen devs. Okay, give me a sec. But Sander, welcome. It's okay, I'll take care of that. Sander, welcome to the stream. War for Revolution, Deco Pack 3. It's here, it's out, it's unleashed. Give me your initial feeling of getting this out the door.
Well, actually, I'm surprised how many people we have. It's amazing to see so many people show up. This is fantastic. So yeah, awesome to see everybody here.
A lot of hype in the chats today.
Yeah, definitely. There's been so many like smaller quality of life changes in this update, right? I think we called it the evolution update because there has been an evolution in some of the stuff that we've done. We've really, done a lot of under the hood things that may not immediately pop on your screen, but there's definitely a lot of stuff that's been, evolved, so to say. So one of the things I actually already saw in the chat that I should maybe address is the NA on some of the blocks. There's a little icon change. If you switch between like the large and small grids, some of the blocks of course have a large and small grid version, but not all the blocks have that. So if you are using, or you have like, let's say, a large grid block selected, and then you look in your G screen or in your block selection screen, some of the blocks will not be available in large in the large grid version. And then if you switch to the small grid, it will show the NA icon, or vice versa, of course. So it's only for those blocks that are not available in that size, it will be now like a little bit more clear if the block is actually available or not. So yeah, there's a tooltip as well, I think, that should make things a little bit more clear. But yeah, not a bug.
Like I said, actually, there's obviously we covered all the shiny stuff, right? But as I was trying to mention that there's so much more quality of life changes and the spectator changes, which I'll get into and showcase in a bit. It seems like a small thing, but for a quality of life, it's such a big deal. And I guess the best way to show that will be in a second. I'm gonna get the game up in a second here, guys. So maybe Sander, we're gonna go through the blog. We'll let people read the blog post, but we're gonna go through the blog post here and let people know about the update. And I'm thinking what we'll do is now, actually, just to change the order a bit, because we're going to play the PvP scenario in a little bit, and we'll be setting up and stuff. I think we'll cover the PvP scenario segment when we play the PvP scenario, I think, and we'll be talking over the top. So I guess we can start, actually, with the free update, skipping the PvP update and talking about those quality of life improvements going into the new blocks and stuff, and then the DLC here. Because there's a lot to get through today. As you saw, it's a big update, guys. So we're just, so whenever you're ready, Sander, you can get started. I'm just going to do some stuff in the background here to prep.
Yeah, all right. So I think one of the first major sort of quality of life improvements that we did was improve the third-person camera for controlling the grid. So this has been a bit of a personal pet peeve of mine for quite a while. When you're in a small sort of confined space with your grid, like in let's say a hangar or some docking area, or if you're drilling some hole in the ground with your drills, quite often the third-person camera would just force you to first-person when there when there's something obstructing the view to your grid. and that could be quite jarring and could make it very hard to actually navigate and see where you are, and you know, accidentally bump into stuff, destroy your grid. That's just bit of a pain in the butt, really. So what we did is we improved that. So now the camera will basically dolly in a lot closer to the grid, and really only force you to the first person perspective if there is actually no room whatsoever. And if you look around, you can, you know, zoom in or, you know, look at your grid much closer. It's much smoother. And the second thing that sort of accompanied this is when you dock to another grid, like using a connector or some landing gears, what would happen previously is that your camera would zoom out and show like the entire thing. So you would, you know, connect to a station or something, and then your camera would suddenly pop all the way back and you would see the entire station. But you're still controlling your grid, right? Your own little grid that's connected to the rest of the station. So right now the camera actually still shows you the grid as you would expect. There's no, you know, jarring camera leaping off of from you know, showing the distance or something like that.
I think I'm showing the first one on the stream, because even here I'm inside this like hangar here, and I'm able to pan around this small, and it's not switching to the cockpit. It does, hold on, at a very extreme, hold on, okay, there it is. Yeah. Now it's switched, right. Like, but I mean, it's much
really
better.
No space, then you know, the camera has to go somewhere, so it then will force you into first person. But overall, it should be a much smoother experience for everybody.
So yeah, that's the first change, and yeah, the second change you said is like it's such a huge deal, because so often you dock a small miner to a huge station, like a kilometer-sized station, and you would zoom out and see the whole thing. So actually staying focused in the cockpit and the craft that you're in, it's such like, I don't know what the technical complication would to do that, but it's such a small change, but I know it's going to make a huge difference, because I would do it on this. Hold on, I could do it with this if I add a, wait a second. I'll just add a connector on the bottom of this here. Again, we're going to have to fly through these changes here, guys, but this should just show it. This should show it even now. So if I come in here and, well, will it? Because yeah, it will do it on this, won't it, normally? So we're going to come down here. Before, when I press P, it would suddenly zoom me out to the whole station. But now, that's nice.
Yeah.
There you go. I can just walk smooth. Up and there we go. I get out and I fly off. So it's again, this is not some nice shiny block, but it's going to make such a difference to people's lives playing this game.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, definitely. And this is, I think, one of the sort of nicest changes that we've done in some time, at least in terms of quality of life stuff, right? So this is I think a really cool thing. Another major improvement, at least again for me personally, I really love this. This is the let's say exclusive area around wheels. So you can now build much tighter rovers. Of course, we also have some new wheels, or rather suspensions.
Oh, look at this! I'm trying to show it as you talk about it here.
Yeah. So what we have is like, so actually on this truck here that you have, you don't really see it that well. But if you would build some stuff around the wheels, you would now be able to do that much closer than you would ever be able to do before.
Like here's the example. So here's the suspension, right? So it's flush the suspension, but I can even put this. I could put it there. Hold on, the wheels have just moved, but there we go. But still, see, look at that. Like there's no way you could put that block there before. So you can make much more sleek vehicles now.
Exactly.
With building around wheels. So that's also a nice quality of life change.
Yeah, and of course the suspensions themselves, like we added, for every wheel type we added a new suspension, and they're a bit narrower than the old ones were. So you don't, need to have like at least a 6 wide vehicle anymore. You can make quite narrow vehicles, and this should be super useful, especially for like smaller stuff, right? Like for your giant rover base, that's probably not a big deal, but for some tiny little compact quad bike you've got, that's
exactly.
a huge improvement.
I just there's an elevator here. So this is all stuff from the trailer. This trailer world, guys, that you saw, this will be on the workshop as always. Just notice there doesn't seem to be a way to lower it up here, but I will just drive off this quad bike. I think I'm not locked. Hold on. Wait, I'm not locked.
Not sure what's going on.
I think it's like inverted. Like I think I need to unlock both or something. Maybe I don't know. Here, interesting.
That's odd.
It is off. Huh?
Maybe the.
I don't know here.
Maybe the magnetic plates are.
No, they're yellow. They're yellow. But maybe it's the force of it. Hold on, let me just drop it down. I don't know actually. It's kind of weird. No, it's not the force. That's not a thing. Hold on, maybe just drop it down here. There we go. Anyway,
All right.
so here we have a quad bike. So this is like a super compact vehicle, and you see the new wheel suspensions are only 2 blocks wide, and you put them together like this. You combine them with the other 2 wide blocks, like the you know, the flight seat, and you get a really kind of compact vehicle, and you can really, I mean, look, it looks so cool. I mean, great job to Ryan for building all this station and these vehicles. So
Absolutely.
there you go. Quad bikes are in, and the cockpit that we added in the last update was perfect for that. But now with these new compact wheels, it also is much better here. So that's some of the other changes there. I'll let you carry on here.
So let's see, what else do we have? So yeah, one of the things actually that is, I think, forgotten in the blog post, that's partially my fault. That's the NA icons that some people already mentioned. So in your block selection screen, you will now see the blocks that of the size that you have selected. You will be able to see those blocks, and for the size that they're not available in, you will see a little NA icon. And really that just means like that block is not available in that size, and we show this icon to avoid a little bit of confusion, like which icons are, which blocks are and aren't available in a certain size. So it's a very minor little
update the blog
update, but
yeah, for sure. Some little UI changes there as well.
Yeah, some little UI tweaks. I
love
of course,
this
we also
vehicle.
have the new category, or like new notifications for new blocks. So new content from now on, new content in every update will be sort of marked in your block selection screen, so it's easier to find where that content is or what's been added, and so you can check it out. Let's see, what else do we have? Quite a few. We have some more AI improvements. Of course, this has been an ongoing effort, the whole AI features. So right now we have some improved event controller logic. That means you should now be able to build better and or gates. Actually did properly, and I think they work quite well. This was a requested feature, so yeah, that's been added. We have some general AI targeting behavior improvements. This means that previously you may have noticed that let's say your PMWs, if you made like some missile or something, it would often go after, like if you had 10 of them, they would often go after the exact same block on a target grid, and that should no longer happen. They should be a little bit more dynamic. It should be a little bit more natural how they behave. We've also improved the decoy behavior together with the AI targeting behavior. So decoys should be more effective now against like PMW or drones and stuff like that. We have also added a new general sort of flee away from target feature. So in the defensive block previously, you could select some destination where your grid should flee to. Right now, you can also add just any sort of flee away behavior. So it doesn't matter, you don't have to have like a location set or your home base or anything. You can just set your defensive block to flee away. As long as there's an enemy nearby, it'll just fly away as far as it can until the enemy is no longer in range. What else do we have?
I think this kind of comes with those, we said with the automaton update that we'd be improving AI.
Yes.
And this is it, this is definitely going to be these tweaks and improvements, iterating on the AI stuff. So again, this is
absolutely.
There is some of that in this update as well.
Mm-hmm. And then we have the projectile ricochet. So these have been improved. They are now a bit more reliable than they were before. So if you have, you're shooting at some target, and the angle that the projectile would impact the target, if it's now at like a shallow angle, it should quite reliably bounce off like the projectiles. These are all moddable, so of course modders can have a go at it and change values, or if you have custom guns or whatever, you can make some weapon that never bounces, for example, if you have some special rounds or something. But yeah, this is in general just a nice improvement to the combat. Let's see, what else do we have?
I just wanted to quickly say, I know this is slightly off topic, just quickly guys, the servers will be coming up over the course of today, and the new PvP scenario will be hosted on a bunch of official Keen servers, so you guys can constantly go in there and jump in with friends and play that together. But I know in general the servers will be coming up over the course of the day. I saw some conversation about that, but sorry Tanner, carry on, just so you guys know about the server situation.
So what else do we have? I'm going a little bit out of order here.
I know,
We
yeah,
have...
it's okay. It's all good.
Yeah, that's all right. I think we have some nice little QL improvement as well. Again, some UX change. The assembler categories. So we've added a few categories to the assemblers. There is now a category for ingots, equipment, weapons, and ammo, and the items inside the inside the category are ordered by, let's say, tier. So that means that, for example, your basic pistol, so like the basic pistol, the S10 has is at the top, and then the rocket launcher, the fancy one, is at the bottom, and the same goes for the ammo, stuff like that. So it should generally be a bit easier to find.
Yeah. That does make sense. Yeah, this is another nice change there. There we go.
Let's see, what else do we have? This is a pretty big one that people have been requesting for some time. We have improved the sensor detection of voxels. So yeah, this is like, debatably, it was a bit of a bug that it didn't really work so well before, but right now they should work way better and be much more consistent in detection of your voxels. So yeah, if you need that for your automation things, for whatever really, they should work quite a lot better. What else do we have? We have improved some tooltips and UX on the spawn menu. So if you respawn, it should be much more clear where you will spawn, what's happening, what the thing is that you're spawning into. I think particularly the spacesuit spawn now has a little icon, or little like a little icon that shows you what it is. Yeah, it's really good. And then I think it's time to go into some of the new content. So far, like what we've seen so far, all of the content has been, all of these changes. That's part of the free update. We don't lock features behind a paywall. That's not something we like to do. And so, of course, we've also added a bunch of new free content. Starting off with the round armor panels. This is a sort of expansion of the armor panel set that we've had for quite a while now. And yeah, now we've added some nice round armor panels. These work really cool as, let's say, fenders for your little, for your car, or as like some shield that we used in the trailer. Wherever, really cool decoration pieces, or useful structural pieces. So yeah, that's really nice. They're in small grid, large grid, and heavy and light versions.
Yes, just a nice use here from Ryan, but yeah,
they're really cool. Yeah, that's like a nice little antenna array or something that just looks cool, especially with the what's it called again, the light panel in the center. That just looks nice.
Really nice work. So there's
of course, in the part of the free update is also, of course, the suspension blocks, these shorter suspensions. These are, for all of the wheels, like I said before, all of the wheels have a short suspension version as well as the regular one. We also updated the wasteland suspensions, the off-road wheels. They have a short version as well. So
because that was, of course, the I mean, 1x1 wheels have always had that conversation, but people have kind of lived with it. But I think when the 2x2 wheels were added, it really became clear that we needed smaller suspensions. That was the big thing, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So that was it's a good addition to have like a bit more useful suspension. And of course, part of this was making actually the block space around it work. I think a little. I don't know. I guess I can lift the cover a little bit on our internal workings. We've been working on the suspensions for some time, but then it turns out, of course, it doesn't work so well when the block space is so big around it, and you can't actually place blocks nicely around it. So then we had to fix that, and it was all a bit of a back and forth for quite some time. But in the end, I think it turns out really well, and super happy with the result that we got from this. Let's see, what else do we have? Another free part of the update is the new thrusters.
Oh, yes. So I just destroyed the ship that had them, but you could...
Oh, yeah, I know.
Hold on a second here. We can show them here as well. Look at that. Look at that glorious... Yes. And I think, this may or may not be some player's favorite block of the update. Let's have a look here. Let me get them out. I mean, there's a lot of good ones, but let me... Wait a second. Flat. Oh, they're here. There we go. Flat. So obviously a small and large size for small and large grid. Oh no, but also a rounded variant and a variant like this. So you have a variant that's fully sealed. And look at that. Look at the danger of that thing. Luckily, I think we're safe from it. But in general, it looks menacing.
Don't stick your fingers in that. That's probably...
So I'll get out these variants here. So you have a version that's rounded, like this. A version that's squared, small. And then big. Woo-wee. Oh, hold on. Wait. Here we go. Big square, big and big squared. Oh, it's because of the... Okay. There we go. So there's obviously them powered down, but these are gonna create some incredible looking builds. You just slap that onto a brick and it will look good. Honestly, like the thing on its own is magnificent. And of course, on the outside, it's going to be perfect with the rounded variant. But if you have it centered in the builds, like some of the drones, it's going to be great that you have this kind of square version that fits flushly with the kind of internals there. So this is really, really nice block that is totally free for the community to get their hands on and use in their builds.
Yeah, definitely. And maybe one thing to note, of course, the 1x1 is probably the most obvious on those. They are a lot smaller than the existing thrusters that we have, right? Like, so the existing atmospheric thrusters the small ones are 3 blocks long and 1 block in diameter.
Oh, there we go. Look at this.
Yeah, and these ones
quite a different. It's quite different, isn't it? Like it look. I mean, obviously the block space it fills 1 rather than 3. But it looks like if you look at it, you put it on it's probably like 4 or 5 blocks different. I'm not sure how is the power output from these?
So that's the thing I wanted to touch on. So the power output has been scaled to match the regular atmospheric thruster. So and that's actually one of the things we found, when testing, especially when making smaller drones, atmospheric drones, is that you generally don't really need all that much power to get something small to lift off the ground. So previously, if you just wanted to make a small quadcopter or like some small drone, you needed a lot of space for huge, relatively thrusters that only, let's say, need 10% of their power to actually lift off. And so these smaller thrusters, they are much smaller, but they're also less powerful, and they should be balanced quite well, I think. Of course, if you have feedback on that, we would always love to.
Yeah, it's like a kind of helicopter. Well, not helicopter. It's like this kind of style up against like a jet engine, right? So it's definitely going to generate less thrust, but. It's for drones is a huge deal. You can just imagine, rather than having like one block or 2 block like kind of thick drones, now you could have a plate almost. You could literally have a flat plate that would just fly around.
You could.
So it's going to be really really great for some of these more compact designs. Super excited about these. Of course, fully colorable here. I don't know. Let's give it a. Oh, yeah. I remember now. My mouse is broken. My middle mouse button recently broke, so I can't actually paint.
Oh no.
That's not good. Hold on. If I hit it hard enough, it will. Wait. No, it's really broke. It's really broke now. It's actually doing nothing. That sucks.
Oh no.
That's actually a problem because I was going to show something else cool later on, but I'll have to.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Well,
there's some colorful stuff I wanted to showcase. That sucks.
Yeah. Well, you could just build a new thruster using the color.
Oh right? Yeah, like yeah. Sorry, that's some proper 5-head thinking there. That's good. Of course. Yeah. Sorry. You are right, Sander. It's been 84 years. Damn, look at that red. Look at those blades.
There you go. Yeah.
It's a tasteful amount of color as well. You know what I mean? It's not like too much red. It's quite a nice amount of highlights there. Look at that. It's beautiful.
I think the art team did a great job on this. It's really cool.
Of course. I mean, the art team can continue to push the boundaries of the art and space engineers. So definitely fantastic work from the art team. I'm thinking here, Sander, because you noticed the time, right?
Yes. I was going to say we need to.
I guess what we can do is, just so we keep on. I guess what we can do is we can do a round of this. We have people waiting. We can do a round of the PvP, and then we can come back and do the DLC coverage after, I think.
Yes, I think that would be good. Then there's...
Well, let's just finish off. Yeah, let's finish off the free update then.
Let's finish quickly off the free update. There's two more major items that I think we need to cover. So one of them is the new button panel and control panel. That's the the sort of pedestal panel, control panel. It's both available for large and small grid. It's a new, cool little button panel. It looks good and it works quite well. That's basically it. It's really nice.
Yeah, also useful, of course, for it's part of the free update as well. So it also means that if you don't have the, I forgot the DLC that has it. Well, I can find out really easily here. Wait, button panel. Yeah, the heavy industry had the heavy industry one was like this.
Yeah, that's the big red button.
Yeah, the big red button. Which is obviously part of the heavy industry pack, but now you have a similar one here, is part of the base game here, which is always cool to see. So, two new panels here, which will definitely be useful in factories and stuff. And this is nice as well to have the classic control panel here. So, there we go. Oh, nice. Yeah, who's in the game? Oh, Stefan's in the game. Fantastic.
Oh,
very nice. Look at those in yellow. I like that. I like that a lot.
That's good.
Awesome.
And then finally, we have part of the free content. We have some new warning signs, AI warning signs. So we have, let's say, how many is it? Six of them, I think.
Where should I? Now I'm going to think how to find these here.
I think if you just...
I was searching warning. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I want to select. Is it just in the rest of the collection? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, great. Awesome. So we have the warning sign kind of group, and they're also in here. So
yeah, and so a bunch of them were added in the last update, in the automatons update, and we've decided to add a few more sort of funny ones referencing some of our in-house architecture that we're using and some of the good AI stuff, and one general sort of arrow for your everyday needs.
But of course, it's just under warning signs now. So you add warning signs, and you have all the warning signs here now. Caution, AI powered. Yes, very relevant with the last year of AI happenings, we'll say. So we got good AI there. We got advanced general AI in use, and the new arrow there. So there's 6 new warning signs. Also, part of the free update here.
Yep.
And with that, oh, wait a second. So this brings us to the end of the free update. But I think we were talking about the quality of life things, and I just again wanted to say, you went over the third person improvements, but also again wanted to say, guys, that I'll read this out here. It's very well written. Performance updates are always in the works, and this update delivers big. We are always pushing the envelope on performance in order to deliver the best possible Space Engineers experience. In this update, you will see performance improvements of as much as 60% in large worlds. Additionally, we have seen faster grid updates and better memory usage in some critical cases. So again, also part of the free update is what a lot of people really care about, and that's performance improvements, because I actually still see it where not everyone is, everyone likes new blocks secretly, I think, but I see some people who, they say they're not interested in new blocks, they just want better performance. Well, hopefully, like I say, there's something for everyone in this update, right? So there we go.
Yes. So overall, this is very much a, let's say, an evolution style update where we do a whole bunch of under the hood stuff and of course bring you a couple of really nice new blocks. It's not as big in terms of new major features or super fancy content like the automatons or the Warfare 2. So we tend to have this sort of huge upgrade or huge update, new feature stuff, and then like a little bit more smaller under the hood sort of update, and then we bounce back between those two. And yeah, I think regarding this, and something in the future that I would personally love to explore further is more PvE stuff. Not sure how much I can say about this, but we are in, like, let's say some stages of design of some new PvE content.
I'm just checking here. Yeah, sorry, I'm just so yeah, Sorry, Sander. I'm just looking for the server here. So yeah, new stuff. Just it's a bit too early to talk about it now. We've just got this update, but
yes,
I always say it, guys. There's plenty more to come. Fear not. There is going to be so much more.
Not done with space engineers for a long time. There's so much more.
So I'm going to join this server now, and we are actually going to be joined by a couple of developer friends to play, and we'll be playing against Captain Jack and his crew.
Ooh.
And I believe Captain Jack will be streaming their perspective. So what we'll do is, in the meantime, we're playing this new scenario, but also I think, Sander, we can talk about the kind of strategy, the design, the vision, which we didn't cover. Marek touched on it a bit, but we'll cover it while we kind of play the scenario here. So let me see. So I'm in the server. So now we have to do it in a way here. Let me just check. Let me just check this out. Hold on. Okay. One from... Maybe you can go ahead, Sander, just talking about this will take just a second here probably to make sure we get everyone balanced in the teams and stuff. So if you just want to, you can take notes from the blog post, but just cover the main objective of the mission and you know the kind of bit of the backstory here.
Yeah, so the PvP scenario that we have for you today, it's two teams against each other. You may have already seen it in the trailer. The story goes that your team, both the teams, have secured some secret cargo container containing a bunch of secret information that needs to be decrypted. The decryption takes roughly an hour, and while the decryption is going, it is your goal is to basically prevent the other team from decrypting their container by destroying it. Of course, the other team is trying to do the same to you, so it is it's a nice even balanced match. The idea is that you spawn in with your buddies on the asteroid base. You build your ship. You finish there. There's a few finished ships already, but you can of course build your own. There's a whole bunch of materials, plenty of stuff for you to build with. You can add some defenses to your base if you feel like you need to be on the defensive, or you can all go in on the offense and get on one of the bigger ships, the battleships. Use your jump drive to gut and over and raid the enemy base. Of course, they will try to do the same to you, so maybe it's not a bad idea to invest in some drones to defend your base, or maybe leave some players behind. Really, the tactics and strategies are all up to you and your team. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the community thinks of this, and like Marek said, I think we will try to improve this scenario and maybe make some changes to it. I think we already got some feedback from the initial playtest that was done by Captain Jack and his friends. So yeah, this is something we'll definitely continue working on in the future, and should be all fun.
You keep going. I'm very distracted right now. I'm trying to coordinate the.
I'm trying to look when I should be joining, but I will. I think I'll probably be the last to do this.
Yeah, I think
so. Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense. All right. So yeah, in the PvP scenario, of course, the base is quite large. There are plenty of sort of hidden passages, I would say. Some are a little bit more obvious than others. We have, I think, two big ships. Yeah, we have two large ships that one of them is pretty much finished construction. You can add some more guns to it, maybe, add some more turrets or some railgun or something that, maybe kills the enemy better. But overall, that ship should generally be pretty much ready to go. So if you and your team decide to jump on the enemy base immediately, you can do that. The other ship is a little bit less combat worthy. I think it requires a bit more upgrades, so it's really up to the players to decide how to do that. There's some spots left where you can just easily plop some turrets down, but overall it needs, I think, a little bit more construction than the big battleship. We also have 2 fighters in the hangar that you can just take out and start shooting with. Of course, the smaller grids don't have a jump drive, so you will need to attach them to one of your carriers to get over to the other team. If you decide to go on the offensive with them, you can also just leave them behind, of course, for some defensive action. Yeah, what else do we have? There should be a couple of drones flying around your base to just patrol and warn in case there's enemies coming. Yeah, we have, what else do we have? A whole bunch of defenses in the base, actually. There's plenty of turrets spread around everywhere. Yeah, overall it should be a pretty good scenario. See what
so
else
I'm very much behind the scenes. So you keep going with the scenario there. If you got any more, I'm just okay. All right, we're getting there. We need a couple. Okay, let's see. All right.
Maybe for people interested in a little bit of background about the scenario. I think the first iteration of this scenario was done maybe almost a year and a half ago, something like that. I think the initial version was built by Miko. He laid some really nice foundations. It looked really awesome, but then for various reasons we had to delay it, and we made changes, and we iterated on it, and we made it better, and we did some more changes and more playtests and changes. So yeah, this has been in the oven for quite some time, I would say. Miko has done, I think, a fantastic job, like I said, of building the initial version of it, really getting the layout of it. And then Ryan took over and built a whole lot of cool stuff after that. He sort of, did the finishing touches on it, did some final details, did some tweaks. Every time we had some playtests, there of course were some changes needed, or some suggestions or some feedback, and that was all incorporated by Ryan, who, by the way, is also a member of the community. He's been, I think, playing Space Engineers for close to 10,000 hours, if I'm not mistaken, before he joined the company. Yeah, it's a pretty cool scenario. And I think we are starting to see some people join the server, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh no, I'm watching this here. Oh no, something might have happened.
Oh no! Uh-oh. Oh boy. Are we still going?
Something happened here. Wait, I don't know. It said. I was out of the world for a second here for some reason.
Oh boy.
I don't know why. No one else is saying it, so I think I just dropped for whatever. Maybe it's because maybe it was like AFK. Maybe I got disconnected for AFK reasons. I think I might.
Oh.
I think I might have done actually.
Yes.
Did that mess the team up? No, it doesn't. We're getting there. Okay, almost there.
All right.
We're just waiting for. And if you see any, I tell you what, if you guys have any questions for Sander, if you think you've covered the update for now, there's always questions, Sander. So if there's any questions that the people in the chat have, go for it. Well, I'm almost getting there, almost getting here there. We're just trying to make sure the teams are right, guys.
Yes, let's see. Some questions. What's going on in the chat? Oh, I see a lot of praise. That's not that much questions.
A lot of praise. That's good.
Of course. Are those new flat thrusters airtight? Well, no, because there's a huge hole in them where the propeller goes, I think. I'm not sure if maybe I'm misunderstanding the question there, but no, they're not airtight. Actually, I think on the sides as well, when you, of course, you could put them down sideways, but I'm not sure if they actually cover a full block. And there are holes in the side as well where air might be sucked in and work for the thrusters. So no, I don't think they are airtight. Let's see, what else do we have here?
More fish when?
Will there also be any performance improvements for printers? My CPU gets consumed by a welder floor, lol. Yes. Well, I'm not too sure about specific improvements for any CPUs, but I think overall there should be probably. We're always trying to do, improve performance on everything. And that said, I think welding is generally a relatively heavy process in the game, because it needs to update all the blocks, of course, and there's a whole lot going on under the hood when you're actually building a grid and updating, let's say, 100 blocks at the same time. So yeah, that overall the performance should be good when you do that, but of course that is something that is quite hard for your computer to actually calculate.
Okay, Sander, you're good to go. You can join, and we're starting. We're starting the round, so we can talk about it. We're ready, guys. Not getting kicked for being AFK now.
I will try to.
All right. So once again, as a team, assault the enemy asteroid base and destroy their data container before it is decrypted. Protect our data container located in the adjacent hangar. Data pads with additional information are available in the cargo container below. So there's our data container here. Now, I will be, just to give you guys an idea, I will be spectating quite a bit here. And we'll probably be just so I can show you guys the map and show you guys what's happening more. Yeah, let me just say. Okay.
Joel, you may want to change your suit color to match the team color.
Yeah, okay. We have a new med bay here. Here we go. That would help.
Yeah, this is a really cool block.
There we go. So you don't get suspicious when I'm in the base. That's good.
The new entertainment corner. Oh man, this block is so cool.
Look at this.
There's lots of little hidden details. We've got some nice controllers, and they're interactable there. That's like a really nice touch.
I know, and again, after this match, we'll see how long it lasts here. We should still go over the DLC because there is so many blocks in the DLC, and we'll get through it, guys. So stick with us here. We're going to show you, hopefully here, a very successful round for the Keen devs versus Captain Jack and his crew. So we must begin. And yes. I guess, so while the guys prepare, I will show you guys the map a little bit here, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so just to give you guys an overlay of this scenario, if I just come out here. So you might recognize this base a little bit here. 1 second. This base obviously is based off of the asteroid armory with some changes here. So these are the two larger ships that Sander was talking about. And again, you have to work out whether you want to spend more time defending, if you want to spend more time actually, preparing your assault forces. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the players. I think all of the Keen players have played this scenario before, so they should actually be able to show Captain Jack's crew how it's done. But the Captain Jack also has some experience here. I just need some more.
Oh yeah, and I would say Captain Jack is probably the more
aggressive
player.
Competitive,
yes.
Aggressive.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm just typing here. So I'll try and show a bit more of the map here. So obviously we have this data container storage room, and you're going to really want to protect this. There is some protection in here. You have the interior turrets. There's one that you can fix up as well. So maybe you want to better protect this room, right? While this data container decrypts. It's already pretty well protected here. You guys know how strong glass is, right? So again, that's kind of going to be up to you to weigh that up. This is an official scenario. You can find it in the scenario screen when you start the game up, but also it's going to be on official servers, so you guys can jump in and play with your friends or play with new friends on the public Keen servers, and hopefully we'll also see some community servers put up there as well. So if we come down here, I'll just show you some more of the map. This is the kind of rear entrance here. It looks like they're well, first off, removing the explosive containers, guys, because there's now explosive barrels in the game. Classic video game thing, right? But let's see what they're doing here. I think they're making it. Here we go. So here we have one of the new explosive barrels, which will actually explode. I love the way it's got the accessible thing on the top there. That's so cool, actually, the little round thing. So you got to watch out for that. So if I just come out the back here, you may have seen in the trailer from Janusz that you know, the boarding party kind of landed in the dropship. They kind of came through this rear entrance. Now, of course, you may actually want to spend time fortifying this area of the station here as well. So this doesn't have an entrance. It's just a platform. It could be a gun platform a bit there. Yeah, really great design, of course, of this station. But yeah, you can come in this way. And maybe you want to block this off, you know, we'll see what the red team, Keen team goes for. I'm just showing you guys a little bit around the base. Okay, I'm curious. Okay, but this is just like a view over the, gotcha. Okay then, so they've begun assembling, they've begun the work. And there's really, I say, if you're kind of joining late here, there's some really great insight into the design of this scenario, but also the future. The future is bright for this scenario. So the idea is that with the help of your feedback, and you guys are gonna really help us by giving us support on the support site. Sorry, give us feedback on the support site. We can really make this scenario replayable and even better, right? So that's the main mission here. And maybe, I keep saying maybe a lot because these are all options you could do. Maybe you want to build some defensive patrol drones. It really will be up to you how you use your resources in the scenario. And maybe the other team are going to just come straight away here. Who knows? Maybe they're not going to spend much time. So I'm trying to think, Sam, is there anything else in the base that I haven't showcased? I think it's...
I think you've been in most of the areas. There's a small room in the front, and also I think the scaffold blocks are nicely...
I haven't shown those off yet, have I?
Yeah. If you find me where I'm standing, you will...
Hold on. I see you there. Aha, yeah. So you guys, we still haven't got to the DLC blocks yet, but I think some people didn't even notice the scaffolding in the update because at a quick glance you may have thought, oh, is that, you know, unfinished blocks?
Yeah.
But no, there's a really, really nice set of scaffolding blocks that actually has like floor in it and everything. So it's cheap to make, but it definitely is visually much more appealing and as you can see here, more functional actually than using incomplete armor blocks.
Yep, and they are in many variants. There's a ladder variant as well, so you can make a large, I don't know, like a tower crane or something with a ladder in the center, and that should work really nice.
I'm curious.
Oh, and one more thing that I actually totally forgot about. We did a minor tweak to the Willis ducts. Where previously, of course, when we released them, the idea was that you would crouch through them, and you can sneak up on your enemies or whatever. There was a small issue with them where, in certain conditions, if the gravity was in the wrong direction or there was no gravity, you could get stuck in them. And so we've slightly tweaked the hitbox on that a little bit, and right now you should be able to go through them just fine.
That's good. Yeah, that's a nice change as well because people love those blocks, love those Willis ducts. Yeah. So definitely nice to know that they'll behave a bit better functionally.
Yeah, for sure.
I actually myself am going to bring up the blog post because I wanted to just make sure. So did you? Sorry, Sandra, because I was super distracted earlier when I was trying to set the match up. Did you talk about the steps, the blueprint, the blueprint spawning and stuff like that yet? Like the vision for this or not?
Oh no, I have no. Well, I briefly touched up that we wanted to do improvements to the scenario, and we're gonna do a bunch of iterations on it.
Yeah.
There is an idea that we would like you to be able to spawn your own blueprints in the scenario. So you could, build them in creative mode or whatever, and then when you come into a scenario like this, you can just spawn them and go to town. Of course, that requires a lot of, let's say, more details and balancing and stuff. Like, you shouldn't be able to just spawn your super mega carrier and then take up all the prestige for everybody or stuff like that. So we need to really come up with some good solution for that. But yeah, that is part of the vision, to make the combat a bit more dynamic and make it faster. So within an hour time, you can actually have some cool engagements with ships that you build yourself rather than mostly the pre-made stuff that we have here right now.
Yeah, I think Marek has it really good here in the plan. I mean, just to make, I'll read it out for you guys if you haven't read it yet. So just The first step was to create a balanced PvP scenario where both teams have the option of either offense or defense. Both teams should have the same objectives and tools, like a chess match. We cannot expect a competitor to allocate much time to building because, yeah, it's as you guys know, it's very time consuming, right? This is supposed to be a relatively short scenario. And the second step would be to enable players to spawn their blueprints into the scenario, as Sandra just touched on. And this empowers competitors to, you know, prepare before the game and offsets the kind of cost of creation. Time invested in customization and optimization designs can be invested outside of the PvP battle, much like in survival. And then players can bring in these optimized designs directly to the battlefield on demand without slowing play. Now, of course, you know, the balancing of this is going to be interesting and everything else. This is not there yet, but this is something, you know, part of the, I guess, the vision moving forward and you know, what Marek would like to see. So, you know, these are things that are being reviewed and everything else. So, again, that's why this
long-term plans, I would say.
Yeah. So this is why this scenario will be evolving. So
yes,
let's see. Sure. Warfare Evolution.
I think, I'm not sure if we will, but it looks like some of our team may be ready to go and
they're already going to attack. Should I go? Because I have my spectator here. Should I go and, like, just for the perspective? Should I go and pick? What do you guys reckon? Chat reckon? Should I go peek what the other team are doing? I'm not playing, all right? So I'm not gonna sell any information to Sander. I'm just curious if you guys want to see what's up over there. We should just wait. I don't know, because I'm also curious what they're doing and how they're preparing. So this is, you know, you wouldn't do this in a normal scenario. This is just to showcase you guys how this is being played. You want to see? Okay, let's go see. All right, don't tell them, all right? I'm not going to tell Sander either, so he doesn't have any advantages. I'm just going to be quiet and be like, interesting. So as you can see,
it's
100.
Look at my screen.
Yeah, don't look at the stream either. Yeah, so it's 100. It might not load. Let's see here. I might have to paste my. Oh, hold on a second. I'm just thinking if I have to paste my player here, and I'll probably die. Hold on.
Oh yeah, most likely.
Yeah, so okay, I've gone up further enough. So let's have a look what Captain Jack is up to here. Okay, hold on. I'm still not spawned in. Wait, I'm going to get shot soon, I think. Wait a second. Okay, now it's loading in. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so definitely I can see Captain Jack's team are preparing. It's also good to show you guys beforehand because I think when the battle starts, it'll be pretty hard to... It might be hard to catch all the work that they've put in here. So I can see that they're doing things interesting here. Yeah, no clues for the red team. Okay. Oh, also see they've definitely. I will say this, Sander. They've definitely done more construction than the red team has. So
I'm not surprised.
Interesting. They've gone for that tactic. Okay.
I mean, these are the professional players, of course.
Professionals, exactly. Oh, okay. They've also... Okay, interesting. Okay, that also makes sense, yes. But this is for the chat out there, so the stream can see maybe how the preparations are going a little differently here. But that's the point. There's so many different ways that you could do this, and maybe people will find some kind of meta that works out both ways, but okay. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Well, that just gives you a little sneak peek, guys, what's going on. I don't know when they're gonna... I'm not sure how long they'll be until there'll be some attacks happening. But let's go back there. But I just wanted to do that mainly so to give an example how two different teams might approach it.
I would say red team has got a little surprise planned as well, it looks like.
Okay, I like that. Okay, so a little surprise. Let's go back to red now then. I mean, they could, yeah. I mean, they can peek our stream if they want. I'm not sure if they are. I'm sure Captain Jack and crew are honourable players, but I don't know if they got our stream up. But to be fair, I could have their stream up, but, you know, I'm very honourable. Well, if I was playing, I know right now this is sketch, but I'm just a spectator in all this. So, yeah, it's what we got here. It's 4v4, so it's Time Doctor, Captain Jack, OB, and Tiggs versus Karmak, Drone, Valakai, and... Paperclip, which is Sander here, and yep. I am the stream. So, oh, I panicked the other team, did I? Am I getting shot here? No, I'm just dying. It's okay. I'm losing energy. I wonder if they've seen... Okay, let's see here. I gotta get... Okay, they've sealed this up. That makes sense. Okay. It's funny, I'm all-powerful admin, and yet I'm still dying here. Hold up. I can make it to a seat. Yeah, that probably did freak them out, because they probably just suddenly saw a red signal. Oh, no, I'm gonna die. Oh, that's not the... Oh! Press the... Hey, I'm not used to the new med bay. What can I say? First death of the scenario. Got that nice inset cryo chamber. What do you guys think about that? Look at that.
The good thing is that you managed to relocate yourself to where the rest of the guys is.
Yeah, that is. Oh, that is true. Yeah.
Here we go, boys.
Well, are we moving?
Yes, we are.
Okay, I guess I'm... Oh, no, you guys jump without me.
Oh, no.
Okay, quick. I gotta spawn over there and see what they're up to. So, as I say, guys, this is not a normal gameplay, because you should be playing the scenario. But there'll be more streams. We'll have a streams dedicated to this scenario coming up, okay? So, it might be... Oh, I just died again. I guess I got shot. So, obviously... Today is a little bit chaotic, but it's mainly about trying to show you guys what it's about here. So I'm on the ship, actually, so that's good. I've spawned back on the ship after my second death. And I definitely won't be getting in any gun controllers here. What's happening? Got some sound.
If you go to the cockpit, there should be some turrets for you to.
Oh, you? I'm not sure if I can.
Oh.
I'll stand watch here, so let's see. Okay, so the battle has begun. Two ships exchanging fire here. I don't know who's engaging.
We just took out one of their defensive drones.
Nice. They had some defensive drones they made.
Oh yeah. No, they're part of the scenario. Every team has.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I thought, what if they made more there?
Ah, I see what they're doing there. They've got some nice trick with their giant little shield. Or projector. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, that was probably the. No,
I'm just. They have the rail guns there, so I'm just seeing if they're using the rail guns.
This is amazing.
Are you getting hit with the rail guns? I'm on the ship here. Let's see.
I'm duking it out with.
You got. Sure they're pinning you in there. They got a scissor movement going on there.
It looks like.
Oh! Just got hit with them rail guns. Now. I don't know. It looks like some of our team are going into the base to maybe take on the data container. But can you? Let's see, Sander, if you can hold back their two ships. But it's good we made the first move, because they are definitely on the defensive here. Let's see what's going on inside the base here. If any of the red team have managed to, where are they here? Is that the other
honestly
ship?
Not really in any capacity right now to take on two ships. I'm duking it out with with the Time Doctor. And
oh, I see. No, you're on the fighter. Sorry, you're on the fighter. Yeah. I didn't realize. You got a bit of a dogfight going on over there. Oh, okay. This is not looking like a very promising assault hill, I will admit. I see some flashing lights. Yeah, there's some warning lights going off on their base. Let's see. See, I'm on the ship. I thought we were together here. But, let's see if... Did you just get wrecked?
The team just rammed into their own fighter. Well, I got saved there by their battleship. I think that wasn't their intention, but... Oh no! I'm being hit as well.
So there's about 33 minutes left with this scenario. And if no one's data container is destroyed by the end of the scenario, it'll be a draw.
Yeah.
So that's how the scenario works. It's either kind of, yeah, that's it. So it's up to an hour max, but we'll see here. I don't know how this is going to go. See, I'm hoping we'll see some boarding party action happening on the enemy base, but I think it looks. Did we only bring one of the large ships with us here?
I think so, yes.
It looks like Karmak and Drone are in control of this ship. So far, doing quite well.
Oh boy. How is my fighter still alive? I don't understand. I'm trying to... Ah, there we go.
Nobody dodging professionally. We got to get good. What can I say?
Well.
So you're out of it, are you?
I just got shot. Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, that was that took longer than I expected, to be honest. Oh boy.
That's a bad hit. Holy moly.
There's a hole in our ship.
Yeah,
I don't
that
think
literally
should be
just
here.
appeared as you appeared. So this is not looking good for red team. I think our attack may have come a little premature. Didn't seem to be very much coordination. We're missing it's kind of 2-on-1 here in terms of the big ships. So
I'm gonna try and
I think the only option is you realize now they're going to be on the. I feel like they're going to be on the counter attack here. So
yeah, I might spawn back at our base to prepare some defenses here.
I might here. I don't know. I mean, it looks like the guys are going in towards the base to maybe go for like a last resort attack here. They've come right in. Interesting tactic, the old Ramaroo.
Yeah.
But they're so damaged here that even with their thrust, I don't know what they attempt to achieve here. Maybe a mobile spawn point, but I think it's going to all be. Oh, another hit there. Those building the rail guns on the ship here was definitely a good decision. This ship is looking almost in perfect shape here, and it's just causing our main craft here to get absolutely destroyed. It looks like it is out of action, and all in all, their base is completely unscathed. They've actually upped the defenses with additional interior turrets to get any kind of people who might think about kind of just running their way in. So they've definitely made some upgrades to their base. Other than building a big wall here, of course, the big wall blast doors is definitely going to hold back some. So I'm out of my seat here. They can't kill me though, I don't think, but they can try. Well, I probably won't let them waste their ammo. That's okay. You guys can kill me, okay? I'll fly away. Don't worry about it. Don't you wasting all your ammo on me. So it looks like a very bad attempt from our part. So
well,
I think oh no, I can be killed. Can I be killed? Wait a minute. Admin tools. Yeah, I can be killed. Whoa! There's a jump drive going. Actually, so amazingly, they just didn't kill me. I can be killed, of course. Let me fly back and see if I can sacrifice. Oh no, I don't have any. I don't have any. Yeah. I just realized I don't have a grinder because I'd actually try and grind, but that's actually probably good because I would just. But they have turrets everywhere. There's no way I'm getting in here. Oh, holy moly! Ears are ringing. Captain Jack's there. He's going in. Hold on, maybe I can find something here. Look, he's got a gun. he's got a gun. Can I get in this way? Oh, I can. Maybe. Is it shut? Oh, no. Where can I find? There's no interior turrets in here. Can I find any? No, everything's locked up. I just need to find. Nothing's actually shooting me. Amazingly, I don't know how that's possible. I hear bullets flying. Oh, someone's flying our ship. Is that? Oh, they've commandeered our ship. Time Doctor's commandeered our ship. I didn't realize it was still functional here. Hold on, maybe I can find. I can just sleep in my cryopod. Hold on, what's this car container? Oh, it's damaged. That's not good. Oh, they actually had some weapons inside there, which I can't get to and I can't fix. Mistakes were made. Okay, let me try and board their ship. It's the last call. I guess they just don't have players targeted here. I can be killed. I've not got invulnerability on, right? No, it's not on here, and I died early. I died twice already today. Oh, they're coming for me. They're coming for me. Can I be killed?
Well, if you get back to the red base, I think we've got some bogeys here.
Oh really? Yeah, I'm dead now.
Oh yeah,
they got me. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, this is looking better.
They're jumping away again.
Wait, no, this is good. In the meantime, I've been away. Things have been upgraded on our base. So maybe all is not lost yet for red team. Well, we just have to, I guess in this case, you'd have to hold out for half an hour pretty much and hope for a draw, because I think another attack is going to be pretty challenging at this point. Okay,
Probably.
So it looks like our team have fortified things. We got a rocket launcher. Okay. So I guess prepare for the counter assault. It's coming, I have no doubt. Data containers intact, that's the only thing. Print out some defense fleets. I wish. That's where the next evolution of this scenario could come in handy. Okay, it's very quiet here. Where's our other ship?
I'm bringing it back.
Okay.
I was chasing their scouting party.
I was worried there. I'm second, okay. Grab some grinders and weapons. Yeah, I will do that now. Okay, bringing that back. What's the chance we can slap some more turrets on this before they come?
I mean, there should be a few spots available on that are already piped up and everything. So, if we're quick, we can do it. All the materials should be in the base as well. Maybe we need some more ammo on this thing, because I just shot a bunch of their smaller stuff, their scouting party. So I'm not sure. I think we could use a little bit more ammo in this.
Let's see here. Okay. Maybe I have to help now. I feel like our team has been handicapped enough that I think I can step in here. I don't feel particularly confident about the team's success. I will admit, maybe we can come out. Let me see here. What can we do? So, sorry, Santa, what are you working on right now?
I'm delivering a bit more ammo to our ship here, just to ensure that we have enough for the upcoming fight.
Okay, I'm gonna build some more turrets. I think I'm gonna see if we can.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Like on the bottom, there's a conveyor access, and on the sides here. Oh yeah, we've got Valakai already doing it.
We gotta be quick.
Perfect.
We gotta be quick. Oh wait. Oh, okay, that's the problem here. It's like I'm having problems with. Ah, shoot, that's not good.
Ooh, what I could do. Add a rocket launcher.
I guess these just gonna get this started here. Hold on. I think a bunch of steel plates. No, but do we have any convert? This might not be smart actually.
Where is our little...
See, no. Wait, I'm now thinking else. I'm thinking different. Let's get that railgun going.
Oh, yeah. That's
because
a good
they actually, I think it was the railgun that really decimated our ship. I'll have to admit.
Yeah, that just punches right through everything.
There we go on the side here. Here we go. Push it back a little bit, and I'll manually load this up. I'm going to need help welding this up though. This is going to be a chonk.
Oh crap! I forgot to bring my welder. I'm going to try and upgrade.
Neither did I. Yeah, I keep forgetting the weld. Because you don't have it by default in this scenario, right?
Nope.
I guess that's to stop a little bit of people running in with tools, right?
Well, that and you don't want to have like the let's say the Hydro-Man respawning with their tools, running on, dodging all the bullets. Although actually the turrets have had a few fixes, so they should be more accurate against humans, basically.
Okay.
Against engineers.
What the? Oh, I'm full. I'm so slow. Sorry, I'm slow today. All right, hold on. What is this? Okay. It's like... Take some other stuff here.
Where is our drone gone? Here.
Right. Try and get something started here. No room for a welder. I know. That was the mistake. Hold on a minute. Did I not get that again? What? What? This is so confusing. I literally got rid of everything. And okay. Let's try that one more time. Okay. Oh, the welder can't be... Oh, it's in a weapon rack. That's why. I didn't see that. Oh, bruh. Okay, hold on. This one... Okay, where are these racks? Where are these stored here? Where are the weapon racks? This...
They are in your spawn room.
Airlock weapon rack.
If
Oh,
you
here.
go all the way
I
back
got
to the
it.
spawn room.
Oh,
Yeah,
there they are. Okay, great. That's a logical place to put it, I will admit. Logical place on the rack.
Yeah, you got it.
Sorry, I wasn't reading the names of where they were stored. I was just expecting everything to be conveyed up already. Most is. All right, we can't have this. This. Okay, we can. Okay. Oh, you've already finished it. You guys are quick. Damn, that's good. Okay, we just need... Okay, you guys are super quick here. Okay, wow, that's it then. All right, just get some Sabo rounds sorted. We could do more railguns. You know, they're taking a suspicious amount of time to come after us. So I feel like they might be prepping for ultimate decimation of us, if that makes sense. Because I think if they had quickly come on the counterattack, I think they could have finished us off, honestly. They've only got 20 minutes to go. So there's not much longer here. Or do we try and build up the defense? I mean, because if we want to win this and not draw it, we have to destroy their ships so that we can counterattack and maybe get in. But
yeah,
see what I mean? It's like they're protect. Okay. Heavy armor blocks here. Okay, I see what you're doing. Because we can't, I mean, see, what would be interesting, one thing is if they jumped in, but then we would go to, that's the kind of risky, if you kind of split, you could split your forces where as they attack, it leaves their base unguarded, if that makes sense, assuming they have no one there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always a bit risky, right?
Probably, well, they're probably adding more to their own ship, so hold on a second, did you just close that? Oh, we have an access, leave the access port at the back, I just remembered it. I don't know if anyone's making Sabo rounds, so I gotta get those in production.
There should be some in the conveyor system available, I think. Not sure actually. I can make some.
Oh, my mouse being broken is very annoying. Got to order a new one. It's like.
All right.
Okay, hold on.
Here, I'm bringing some ammo. Do we have?
We got a couple of Sabo rounds. 6. We're gonna need more of those. Let's go. I can use the new glorious assembler menu. Oh, not 100. Forget that.
Oh, we don't have enough cargo containers actually. Is this thing piped up to the rest of grid? No, it's not. Right? These railguns? No, they're not. Well, we have some ammo in them.
Okay, we got spoilers. They're coming. They're coming. I think.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Okay, we got a bit of leak from the chat. Okay, well, we're not ready.
Nope, we're not. I actually need some energy and some.
I'm just taking all the Sabo rounds. Hold on, give me 30. Give me 30 rounds real quick before they arrive. I'm gonna put 15 in each railgun. Right, someone get in that ship ASAP. Okay. Oh, we already got 6 in there. Okay, well, oh well.
Yeah, the railguns should be good now.
You guys are just so quick. This is why I'm better spectating, because you guys are. Oh, it's already full. It's already got full. Okay, hold on. It's not. Yeah. Oh, I see. Well, I will be around to refill it, I guess. Someone's leaking in chat. I know.
You're like.
What can we do? What can we do in the time? I don't know. Hold on. Maybe I'll. Oh. What's the strongest block? The blast door block. Maybe I'll just make some more blast doors. Desperation.
Yeah, we can always add more. Actually, what's our backdoor situation like? Has that been blocked off, or?
It's a good question. I'm not sure what the backdoor situation is doing. Let's check. I'm just gonna get as many as I can carry.
The door is definitely closed, so that's good. Oh, the door's just been switched off. Like, that works.
Is that it? Okay, we got to get some more protection down here. Hold on. Oh, they've turned off the door. Okay, hold on.
I'll add some stuff. I'll cannibalize some of these blocks here.
This will throw them off.
Really need
Hold on. Need a better welder. Tell me when they arrive.
There should be an alarm going off, so it's hard to miss.
And I think with time...
Oh, wait, I'm hearing somebody jumping. What's going on?
Well, that could...
Are we jumping to them?
I hope not.
Okay.
Unless they're planning some sort of like... Oh no, I don't know. I'll only jump to them when we arrive. Intelligence agency's working. Good.
Oh, we've got enemies incoming. Where are they?
Shoot. Okay. I just put a... This will just slow them down a little bit here, maybe. Like three blast door blocks.
Wait,
can people...
Where are they?
You know what I just forgot because I never tried it actually. Can people... Can you drill for voxel in this? You can, right? It's not...
Yeah, if you get a drill.
Yeah, okay. I don't see any
but
yet.
Generally, drills are quite loud, so you will be able to hear them. Oh, we've got their battleship going on here.
Where?
This is right outside our base.
What?
Eek, I hit
Oh,
it with
here.
a missile. Yeah.
Okay, get him. Where's our ship gone? I'm being shot at. Okay.
I think our ship left.
I think
they
jumped to the other station. I gotta switch.
Yeah. We're like.
Well, that could be good.
Here.
That could be good. Except,
oh,
they looks like they might be retreating. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But in theory, I think when this gets like evolved and fleshed out, I would love to do like a tournament situation in this scenario where people get really good at the tactics, and especially if they're spawning in stuff under certain sizes, there'll be less building, but maybe more pre-building, but you have limited resources or some kind of way of doing it that's balanced.
Oh no, my little drone that I built.
Got me. I didn't strafe enough.
Ruined. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, I'm on the ship here. Somehow fighting. Where are we? Yes, we're here. Okay, we're at the enemy's base.
Oh, well, the enemy's at our base.
That's not good. That's not good. Okay, hold on here.
Nope.
Oh, good job, guys. Fantastic. Those railguns are definitely a good financial decision here. This is good because for the first time I'm seeing like we're not getting totally destroyed here. How's our base looking?
Well, we have some defenses going on. Oh crap! I'm being attacked from all sides.
I'll let them. Carmack's taking them on with our rail. We've still got 2 railguns here. Get him, Carmack. Get him. Get him.
Captain Jack is the one that's trying to get our base.
Oh no, he's not. He's leading the assault party, is he? I gotta come back here. This is why I wanted the spectators, so we could just try and follow.
Oh, he's jumping away. He's
coming back. He's coming back to help.
Looks like it. Yes.
Yeah, because who's in control here? Who is that? I can't see their name. It's I lost their name, but they're in trouble. Carmack looks like he's taken out.
Oh wow, well done, Carmack.
Nearly taken out the carrier here. It's on fire quite a bit. It's still got its forward thrust, but good job, Carmack. Our craft is looking very good. So it definitely looks like Captain Jack is coming back.
We have an interloper here.
Okay. I see their ship. They've come back. Okay.
There we go.
I saw Ricochet.
Rockets.
Yes, so maybe, Sander, if you can multitask here. We
Oh,
mentioned earlier there was
a warhead in our base.
What?
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah.
Did you take them out?
What happened to our?
Do you need my help?
Yeah. I think I did. But what
That's
happened to our
good because
turrets?
they lost their mobile spawn point because they're back here now.
Did our turrets run out of ammo?
There's only 15 minutes left, actually.
No, this one is fun. What's going on?
I gotta find a.
They broke our turrets over here. Oh crap! Nope. Ah.
Oh, miss. This is a little bit like the 2 platform scenario. I don't know if you guys remember the 2 platform scenario from way ago.
It's a classic one. The rival platforms.
Rival platforms. That's what it's called. Yeah. Oh no! Good shot, good hits. I was taken out of my cockpit and survived somehow here. Okay, what's happening here? We're not moving. Carmack, you good? Oh, looks like... I think, possibly... Oh, they've just taken out our ship. Out of the control of our... Hold on, there's
Oh no.
There's one more control station here. Wait. I have control. Control transferred to... Oh, okay, hold on here. Block weapons, quick. Quick. They had a railgun shot like down the end of our ship.
Oh.
So that it took a... Oh, they're ready for this? Boom. Got him. Should we go for the split? Right. That's a bad idea. I will go for the split on that. It looks very tempting to split here, but... Ah, man. Yeah, they sniped out literally nearly all the cockpits there. We haven't got much left. How are these railguns recharging? 25%. Okay.
I'm gonna grab some more ammo. Oh, that's a bit much.
People are struggling, I can tell though. I'm wondering who still has jump. I wonder if I should jump back or not. We only have 12 minutes left to decide the match here. 53%, 53%.
I think I would try to push the attack.
Yeah, maybe we should, because if you can spawn on me, because they're not moving. Their ship isn't moving. Oh, let me take out their jump drive. Hold on here.
Ooh.
I'm going to take out their jump drive. I can just... 76%. Come on. Oh, no, they're coming in for a round. They're coming in for a round. Oh, damn it. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, no. I was like so close to taking out their jump drive. At least taking out one of their jump capable vessels, and it turned around like, out of nowhere. The ram came, and we have no ability to control this vessel now. But I don't have any. I can't even build a cockpit. I don't think. Do we have any?
Oh,
no,
boy.
Nothing. Okay, that's my bad. I was in control of that, but I was too greedy. I was like eyeing up that jump drive right in the middle with my. We're screwed. Now let's see. Have they got jump capability still? Yeah. So both of their ships have jump drives. So if they're smart, they'll just bring everything they've got now and bring the Armada. Well, not the Armada, but no, it's not really not really an Armada at this point. But I wonder what's happening here. I think we did take out the cockpit of their vessel here, because they're also not moving. So and that's their best vessel. They have two. So this is the only ship left as a carrier.
Ah!
Like, I don't want to leave this ship behind. It seems like a waste, but I also don't know what else can be done here. Like, I haven't got any tools. There aren't any tools on this ship. It's a really... And again, this should be showing you guys that this is a bit of a bad preparation here from our part. Even stocking the ship with tools and just, hand weapons for, like, emergency situations would have been smart, but we got nothing. We got nothing.
That's a bit of a poor preparation on our part, I guess.
And this is a good example for you guys, actually. Oh, we do. I spoke too soon. Okay, hold on. It's not over yet.
Oh, we do. Oh, I'm on my
way. We're resorting to to just hand weapons, but right. It'd be great if they had a grinder somewhere, because then I could get into their base. Let me just, because they're dead in the water there. They're totally dead. Like both of these ships. I'm not sure the name of these, but. Okay. Okay, to the base.
There's still a lot of shooting going on.
How's our base looking? Sorry, I've been completely distracted by the action.
I'm not sure. I'm actually with you right now.
Okay.
So we had weapons, you said?
The problem, yeah, we do in the downstairs, but I don't know. Hold on here.
How do we?
I'm not too convinced I'll be able to get in here.
I
only bought one magazine for some reason.
Oh no.
Because this is the other idea, right? Sneaking in. Now, I don't see... I'm being shot at. Who's that? They're hiding their name.
Ooh, yes, some weapons.
Yeah. I wanted to ask about the ricochet, because that was also something... They're trying to bait me in front of their turrets. That was also one of the updates to this update, sorry. In this update was that the guys improved ricochet, right?
Yes, indeed.
I'm dead.
I mean, that's a little bit hard to do in a scenario like this to really test it out. You would probably do some setup with a custom world where you in creative mode just try and see what happens when you shoot at the other blocks.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so they destroyed our respawn point. So we have no way of getting back there now. There's 8 minutes left. There's no way we're going to build a jump-capable ship that is going to be of any use. So again, the last thing for us to do now is to hold on until the 8 minutes is down and we can draw this match. Don't let them near our data container.
Ah, I got shot.
Yeah, just come back to the base. Come back to the base and anticipate their arrival, if they can, I guess.
If they still can, I'm not sure because I think both their ships are pretty much ruined.
But they still had.
Oh,
what was that? Something.
That was a huge
I think that was a manual artillery firing. There.
No. Here's the time doctor is right on top of our artillery cannon. I don't have a gun. Ah!
Wait.
Right on me.
Oh.
I don't think he has a gun either.
He was just there the whole time.
Yeah, I think so.
He was just sat on top of the turret the entire time with no weapons. He's been stranded here for like 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, probably.
I'm impressed, Time Doctor. You deceived us for so long, but now you're just.
My body was here, lying on the floor all the time.
It's so hard to get them.
And I hit a rocket launcher in this.
Man, slippery. I guess they're waiting for the. I just can't believe that we literally ran past them a couple of times without even realizing. I've lost them now.
He's still here. Oh yeah, there he is.
It's really hard to shoot people when they're jetpacking around with.
Oh yeah.
All right, I think ignore them because they can't actually do anything. They have no weapons or no tools or anything. They're just here. So. We
don't have anything either, though.
I love how I went from not playing to playing.
Wait, who's this?
But apparently my health.
Velica, your radio was off, so I didn't think you were friendly.
Okay. Keep the doors closed, right? Yeah. How you doing? Welcome everyone who's joining us tonight, guys. I know it's late, and if Stan is okay, we'll still try and go over the DLC in a bit here. I think it's important.
Yes.
So we'll have 6 minutes, but we'll try and blast through it. But hey, it's a bit of a longer stream today. Something will happen.
Hopefully.
A draw or dying in a blaze of glory.
I think it might end up in a draw.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna have to come in hard, real quick. Well, how can we be preparing here?
Well, good question.
Well, I don't know. Well, let's build some more turrets then. We got plenty of. Let me probably. I feel like probably like interior turrets is gonna be. Do all our interior turrets have ammunition?
Oh, good question, actually. These ones here do. I think the other guys have been pretty much on top of that.
We'll do something from them outside as well. Just, who cares about placement? I was like nicely placing them, but at this point it doesn't matter.
Nah.
Okay. Put some different music on here. Yeah, I'll make the ammo in a second here. Let's see if we can. Okay.
Wait, who's shooting?
It's just I think it's I think it was their player who's slow here. All right, 420. Guys, there may be some crashes. I normally mention that with the updates. I'm hearing about a hollow LCD causing crashes, Sander. I've seen it quite a number of times in the chat. So if that is the case, guys, fear not. I'm sure the team is on it already.
Yeah. That should hopefully be fixed and then hotfix coming soon then, I think, if there's some crashes. Like, we generally fix that stuff pretty quickly. Let me quickly check something.
Music is very intense here. Will we see an attack? They've got to come quick.
So from what I'm hearing, the crashes when they select the Holo LCD is caused by some specific mod. I think it's been reported in our internal system, and some other crash on consoles may be an issue, and that's being worked on as well. It's the block info mod, if I'm getting this right.
Hold on. Production, ammo. Oh, we already have some. Okay, that's good. We already have some Gatling boxes already. Hold on. This is just to make sure that, I mean, there's 2 minutes. I'm surprised you haven't come yet. I guess we're going for a draw here, guys.
Yeah, I think it's looking like a draw.
I was hoping they would do one last push, but maybe they're having problems. I don't know what's happening over there. Oh, they don't use, of course. This, guys, is one of the winners of the song contest from a couple years ago, and we have, next week, we'll be announcing the winners of the next one. So there's going to be new music coming soon, and there's some really, it's actually very difficult to judge it. There's a lot of entries, and yeah, it's been difficult for sure. Okay. So I guess, let's see here. I actually need to take these back. What's going on over there? Oh, was that something?
No, people are just shooting guns at nothing.
Okay.
Well, maybe not at nothing, but...
Your early aggression might have crippled them. I think it might have. Should we have a look,
Yeah.
shall we? Because I think they're not coming. Should I go see if they're coming or not? Oh no, they got power. They got power, but they got jumped. I don't know what's going on actually. It looks like they're good, but
they have a minute.
I think yeah, it's not going to be a win. I think here. So
Nah.
You guys can check out Captain Jack's channel just to look back how they got on here. But I think they're just kind of spinning in a final kind of. I don't know what you call it. It was a draw, but that's always nice, I guess. It's better than a loss.
For sure.
So for today, it seems our data container... Oh, that was a bit quick. Seems our data container is safe.
Yeah, I have some tiny bit more information about a reported crash with the Holo LCD that is caused by the block info mod, and from what I gathered, the mod will be updated quite soon. But until then, I think you can turn off the mod and it should no longer crash. Well, that was a nice match. Yeah.
And that was it. So, thank you so much to Captain Jack and crew for playing with us there. I'm sure watching their stream will be interesting as well. I'm sure you can catch it on YouTube on the replay. Because I'll have to look back there to see what happened to them and how they weren't able to attack us again at the end there. I think that like kind of sneak attack by Karmic when he went back there upset their plans. I think so. I think if we had waited and just stayed where we were, it would have ended quite differently there. So
potentially,
definitely get stuck in, guys. Definitely get stuck into this scenario and give us feedback on the support site. We really want to make it better and more exciting and everything, and add new elements to it. So we look forward to hearing you guys' feedback on it.
Yeah. So I think this is I like Joel said, I think it's super nice if we get some good feedback on it. I'm really curious to see what sort of tactics people come up with. What strategies do you go all in from the start, or is it something that you should wait until the others come to you, or how does this play out?
Definitely.
Yeah.
For sure. And there's yeah, I'm really curious to see if we see some more videos as well of people and how they do that. So guys, we're now I want a rematch, honestly. If I'm honest with you, I want to do another round. But just because of time, we still haven't gone for the DLC yet. So we'll do that. But we've already said that, you know, in a couple of weeks, and I'm sure even past that, we'll be doing some more streams that'll be dedicated to this. We can do multiple rounds. We can play against the community. We can all kinds of stuff, okay? So this was just supposed to be a demo. It's 60 minutes, actually, Sticks. It's a 60-minute scenario max, you know, so... Always attack, yeah.
Maybe a good point to add about this scenario. The scenario should be uploaded on the workshop, I believe, and so for any modders out there who want to, you know, have a go at maybe changing some rules, adding some grids, changing the base, or you know whatever you want to do with it, you should be able to download the scenario on our workshop and go to town on it.
Definitely, that's also a good point. And that's yeah. Part of it was also to see modded versions of this scenario. I'm curious how that looks. So get stuck in there as well, modders. I didn't check. I was curious if the public servers, the public matches of people, if people are playing on them right now. Just out of interest, is anyone in the chat already played around or is playing around right now? Wow, we'll see. So, but other than that. Yes, round 3. Wow, Udraken. Yes, playing now. Already won a game. Super. Official servers offline. There'll be more coming up in the next kind of 24 hours, guys. I was in one. Yes, me. Yes. Yes, great. And how was it? How was the scenario for you guys? Udraken says it's super fun. That's what we love to hear. Loved it. That's good. That's really cool. Awesome, guys. So that's the idea. If the idea is to make it, you know, super, have it to be one of these scenarios that has, you know, it's replayability. So, and it will be kind of balanced and polished in a way that we really can maybe do tournaments based off this situation, and especially if we have some of these other elements coming in the future. Nope, doesn't require DLC. I can print so many scenario fighters. It was great. Very good update. Awesome, guys. That's really great to hear. Super. So, it's a bit of a different order today, and we are 2 hours in. But if Sander's good, I'm good. Let's go through the DLC, guys. And as you can see behind me, some of the glorious blocks in display. But I'm now going to bring up the game. And... You're right there, Sander.
I have some more hot off the press news.
Okay.
One of the crashes that was had something to do with some mod issue that should be fixed by now, I think. From what I gathered, the mod author has updated their mod, and everything should be rosy.
All right, there you go.
So yeah,
News.
Fantastic. That's
fresh off the press.
Super quick, but that's awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah, of course, like when stuff like this happens, like, you know, there's a lot of mods out there, and we always try to make sure that you know, nothing is broken when we release something, but occasionally some things does slip through, and well, we try to address that as soon as possible. And I think in this case, well, it's been what, maybe 30 minutes or so, and we've addressed it. So yeah, that's fantastic.
Look at this new scaffolding, Sander. A lot of people missed it in the trailer, but this is all new scaffolding, guys. Perfect because now this isn't catwalk, this is scaffolding. Oh, I just ran out. Okay, interesting. Scaffolding, but with railings that you've added manually. I think, right? Am I going? Hold on. No, that's not right. I think the catwalks are on. Wait a second. So I know they have floors in some of them. Wait a second. Even I'm thrown off now.
Yeah, so some of them have floors in them, some of them don't. So you can really do a lot of different things with it. There's a one with a ladder as well, and yeah, they fit nicely to the original, or not the original, but some of the other catwalk blocks that we have.
Nice theme going on there. So let us. Do you want to work your way through the list of things here then, Sander?
Yeah, sure.
The DLC here.
I think, well, I'll start at the top. We have a new really cool skin. This is the War-Worn Armor skin to make your grids look all sort of beat up and battered. Yeah, it's I think a super cool skin. This is one of those things where you probably don't want to paint your entire grid, with this skin. But in some, detailed areas, or for some highlights, or yeah, just some parts of it, I think this will look really nicely. Yeah, it gives you this cool sort of broken down armor look.
I'm
which is
gonna put this out
maybe
here.
a little bit tricky for you to show off with your middle mouse button being broken.
No,
right
so good.
now.
I got it.
But,
there it is,
yeah,
guys. There's the worn, torn armor skin there.
Cracks and holes in it, exposed wiring, all that stuff. It's really
Yeah,
nice,
I haven't
think.
shown. This was in the trailer, but this is the first time I think we've shown it off on this stream.
Yeah.
So definitely, once again, this is going to add a lot more to builds, because, I've been saying it recently over the years. It's like the skins themselves have added so much to what you can do with the game, because the same block, in normal armor and made out of wood or whatever can like represent a totally different thing and have a different feel. So here's another skin that, used in specific builds and specific kind of ways, will really add to the kind of the immersion, the atmosphere of. I'm thinking of a scenario, but maybe that would be also for a ship and stuff. So that's the worn, torn armor there, guys. That was the first thing to list in the Deco
Yes.
Pack 3.
Starting with the W.
we better like get the speed going here. There's a lot. So.
Yeah. All right, so next up we have the cab cockpit.
Oh,
That's
yes.
a cool new cockpit block for all your truck needs,
Make
or
it brand
for
new.
some nice sort of armored vehicle, tanks, whatever.
We'll make it hot off the press here. We'll make it brand new and shiny, rather than the worn
bullet
torn. So
holes.
here it is. I love this cockpit. It's super nice. So same size, right? Same size as cockpit.
Yeah.
It's got a little door at the rear. The window placement is interesting. It's kind of got this this kind of tougher look to it. It's even got a little
it's got a
hatch,
real-
so you can actually access it through like almost like a tank hatch at the top.
Yep.
We jump inside. In fact, I won't jump in this one. I'll jump in one that's set up on this vehicle over here. I just love. As soon as I get in this, I'm like, yes, this is where I want to be. Like, of course, I mean, so it's familiar is the screens and stuff, but it's the layout is obviously different. But then the visibility isn't great in this cockpit. That's the thing. Like, but it's not meant for that. Like, if you want good visibility, you have like the industrial cockpit that has a glass floor. But I actually, in this case, I don't care about visibility. I actually love this feeling of like. It might just be, a placebo effect, but I feel safe inside here, This is gonna be great
cozy,
for
right?
like, yes. I think for APCs and tanks and, dare I say, mechs, I think this cockpit will find a lot of uses, as well as kind of industrial style vehicles. Even the little screen over there, just as the screen that just displays the speed, is cool. So yeah.
Yeah.
That is the cab cockpit. We're going to be flying through these here a bit, guys.
Yes. Next we have a twin-bladed wind turbine. I think you can see it there. On the
here we
base.
go.
There's a few of them around.
Glorious.
It's just really big. I think the actual power output is not like better or anything than the
Right.
like the vanilla one, of course, but
Just a visual
it's
thing.
Nice visual, different look to it. Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool thing. Got a little light on top, or like this. Did you say that? The little green thingy.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. Like this a lot. Super detailed, for, So it's that's the new wind turbine, guys. Very, very nice.
And
Oh,
then
the
we
next
have-
one. Oh, yes.
Yeah, we have a couple of nice solar panels for you guys.
This is
not
actually sun tracking, by the way. This has been set up to track the sun. So with my broken mat, so I'm going to actually, you carry on, Sander. I'm just going to get the thing prepared here so we can show this.
So not only is it, it's 3 blocks basically. We've got the sort of rectangular shape, and we've got the, let's say, corner or slope shape. So not only can you make like a different shape of solar panel, you can now also color it.
And, yes, you can.
Yes, you can. I think maybe the gold skin is probably.
Well, I've noticed the skins don't work. The skins are changing some of it. I think.
Yeah.
I can try here. Let me do like a.
You can make this sort of really nice, let's say, golden yellow look by just choosing the color, I suppose.
I can make it a bit more orange.
That can make it look really nice.
So we have this. So there's 3 different ones here. We have like this angle. We have the slope right, and so that the panels match up, the slope left.
Yeah.
And of course, with this exciting new development, this of course means that you can really, I can't build that now, can I? You can really make some funky shaped solar panels. And I think because often people have like these huge solar panels, it may have been hard in the past to keep the style matching with the ship because they were always blue.
Yeah.
So now with the ability to color them, whatever you want to color them, I mean, I'm just going to do a couple of different ones here. Let's see, we've got green. I'm just going to do just a standard one.
I mean, some colors probably work better than others, right? But
yeah,
you're at least you're totally free to do whatever color you want.
Green, let's go for like oh, there you go, a nice purple, pinky purple, pink. Yeah, gold solar panels are cool. So there you go. Look at that. Look at the multicolor here. And the actual models themselves. Oh, yeah. So the models themselves are actually double-sided.
Yeah, I mean that's the same as the vanilla ones.
Yeah,
right?
You're right.
So it doesn't matter which side of the sun that they're facing. They
it's just. I actually, for some reason, had never noticed that because I saw the back and was like, oh, okay, that's the back and that's the front. But of course, I actually did. Oh, that's good. Right. That's very good. Okay, cool. So they have this kind of like scaffolding look in the middle of them, this kind of cage look. So they're thicker than the older solar panels, but they come with that glorious ability to make the match of your design much better. So that's a really, really cool thing there. So
yeah. Well, let's see. Let's move on. We have the hollow LCD.
Right. Now, apparently, this is crashing the game, so I don't know if shall I try it?
No, that should be fixed, right? Like I think that was one of the issues that was that should be resolved.
All right, I'll try. Live test here, guys. Oh, hold on, wrong way. This is something also very exciting. Hold on, small grid. Wait, got to get the. That's it. And look at this, guys. So it's got this funky effect. I want to set this up. Let's put on, we can have a script on there. We can have whatever we want on there, like a normal LCD
it's just
panel.
Like a regular LCD, except...
well, let's actually do it then. Let's put a script. Let's put like the... Oh, maybe the script doesn't work on it. Hold on. Oh, the script... No, it does work, but it doesn't have the effect. Hold on. What I meant is like... So now, you see this logo here. It's like, oh, that's nice, but except now, you can walk through it, and this is quite cool when you use it with the name is the no entry sign, I think.
Yeah, for example, that stuff like that I think works really well.
Something like that. So then it's like no entry. It's fizzing there, but you can just walk through it like.
Yep.
So you can change the transparency as well. So it's quite cool because you have the images and you still have this effect. So let's see here, rotation. Oh, look at that. So definitely hollow ads, exactly. So this is something really interesting, kind of unique, I would say. And you can see this, it's got like this kind of effect, this kind of like beaming out effect. If you look from here, maybe it's better at night. Hold on. I don't know if that's any better. Well, maybe not actually. It's actually interesting here. Hold on. where the light, can you guys see the way it kind of like beams out? Not noticeable at every angle, but
stream,
still,
but
yeah.
There's a little, let's say, 3D effect to it.
Going sci-fi now. So that's the hollow LCD.
Yes.
Really cool stuff.
And then we have the inset LCD and the sloped and curved LCDs.
Yes, we do.
Now
So
you can make some really cool.
Yeah. So LCD, all the LCDs. So there's a group. Okay, I'll just do it like this. So inset LCD, sloped and curved. So just build a little. I don't know. Just build a quick tower here. I'll just. I don't know. Just rapid building here. Actually, I don't want it like this. We want it a bit different. But yeah, this is not going to work because I need to build it differently here. But to show you, that's it. Curved displays have come to Space Engineers. And then also diagonal. And also inset. So you have so now you have a free block space, right? So you have an LCD panel, and if you want to put one of the new control panels down, right? Well, okay, that's a bad example because it's, it's like not a full block, but give me a second. Okay. If you, for whatever reason, if you wanted to have, you know, so as you guys can see, the inset, this block is very inset block heavy, but all the inset blocks, of course, can be used for decoration on all sides. I love the cooling vents on the side of this for the display there.
Yeah. That's a really cool detail. I think the artist did some amazing work on these. With like all of the inset blocks just look super cool, and the sort of nice thing about them is, and that was our sort of design philosophy behind them. You know, when you've got your big spaceships, it's really kind of hard to make nice interiors because everything takes up like a full block, right? So you want to really be conscious about how much space you use, and with these LCDs, or not just the LCDs, all the inset blocks, they sort of allow you to, you know, have a decorative piece that's on the other side just a wall for like a room behind it or something like that. So they're just a lot more space efficient than many of the sort of you know, interiors that you can make with it. So yeah, they're a really cool thing to spruce up your ship interiors.
Definitely. So this is, again, guys, this is the new LCDs here. Next up, what have we got?
I know we've got. The next one is the beacon, the round beacon.
Oh, and this is a nice looking block.
Finally,
so cool. Look at this. I remember this has been in the works for a little while now, but look at this new beacon. Look at the detail.
Oh yeah.
Obviously for large and small grid. I'm not showing all the small grid variants of these blocks, guys, but you can imagine how they look. But I hope you guys like the new beacon here.
Many of the blocks have a small grid version as well, like all the LCDs and the beacon. Yeah.
You know, people will be using these for other things. Like I see, a greeble block. You know, people will be using these for other purposes.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's you know, half of the fun of these blocks. They just look super cool, so it doesn't really matter what the function is. Like you can just use them for some really cool decoration on your ships.
And I think next up, we're actually coming back to all the inset blocks here. So I guess I can get them out. There's so many of them now. Hold on.
Yeah,
okay, let me clear my toolbar here a second. This is gonna get messy, I reckon. Yeah. So, cryo chamber, aquarium, LCD we've looked at, inset couch, bed, bottom panel, entertainment center, bookshelf, kitchen, and light we've obviously seen the last update. So these are all the new ones here.
Yeah.
And there's also a half. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Okay. Got a little bit of thing. And I'll get that to us. Yeah. Oh, we'll get that in a second. Okay. So the new inset blocks. First up, inset cryo room. The outside of these blocks looks pretty familiar, but a very nice cryo room here.
The outside of the block should all mostly fit together nicely as well, right? So, yeah.
There's the inset cryo.
This is
Super nice.
Really cool thing.
You guys better be thinking, because I'm going to ask you your favorite block in a bit of this update. Right. Then, as the outside is familiar, I can put this down here. We have the inset aquarium. Yes, that's right.
Yes.
High pressure. When the guys said they were doing this, I couldn't believe it, honestly. I was like, we're actually doing an aquarium in Space Engineers? But look how nice it looks. It's so cozy. And it fits up very nicely with these other inset blocks. And I can still put something on the floor here or a light above us. So it just acts as a wall pretty much. So it means that when you're designing compact and cozy interiors, it makes it really good. So yeah, don't let that get overcharged there. So there we go. We can stare at this for some time.
One of the fun things is, and of course this is, I think, immediately been asked by chat, what if you place the aquarium upside down? Well, we thought of that.
Really?
Actually, there's a tiny little microgravity generator inside the aquarium that keeps the fish upside down, or upside up, I should say.
Exactly. Science, right? I don't know.
Yes.
Let's say that. SE science there. Look at that. You know that people will use the aquarium for greebling as well. They'll put it like this.
Oh,
and
yeah,
like...
totally.
So, whatever way you want to live, guys. There it is. Look, this is what all this stuff down here is. All this stuff. It's got this own, you know, protected gravity generation inside there. So, there we go. There is the aquarium. I love seeing the chat react to that in the intro. It was fantastic.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So this is a nice one. This is the inset couch, and it's kind of a double whammy. So you have a very familiar couch, you guys know, but on the side, you also have this nice kind of scenic, not scenic, but plants, I guess how to word it. I don't know how to exactly word it. There's like a
little planter, little greenery on your ship.
So when you start combining these, and you have your aquarium there, and you imagine here you're walking around. Let me just turn off the lights. I think it'd be better probably. Turn off these lights. So yeah, there we go. Oh, I need like another light here probably, but you can kind of see how we're looking here. So many decorative blocks now. So that one block has the planter and that in. And if you didn't want to show that, you could cover it up. If you didn't want the sofa, you know, you can totally mix and match it. So now we have more inset blocks. That's right. We have the inset bed. Yes. This is a cozy bed. So this is the full size inset bed. Now I've looked at that, I can get out the other ones here. There's a couple of variations that aren't inset, but they are connected to this a little bit. So first off, if I lie down, you'll notice the view is on the side. And if I come in here, it's a different kind of position. It's kind of a cozier position here. Lying down, you've got your plushie on the kind of shelf behind, and yeah, very cozily tucked in there, ready for a night's nap. But inset, so you can still put stuff in front of it, and you can still. So I think we'll see the way people build their ships be very different now, because people, rather than have walls, they'll have like these inset blocks in a lot of cases, and then they'll leave the floor space for either lights or button panels or things that require floor space, if that makes sense. So that's a cozy nap there for our engineer. 2-person bed when? And I'm jumping away a second here, but this is some other bed variants, and this is the half bed. We all know how much you guys love half blocks. So there's 2 variants of this. There's the half bed like that, and yes, it's a half block size, so it's a bit more, you know, if you're putting this, it's a bit more spacious. It's a similar thing on the, oh no, it's not on the side, this one. This is, hold on.
Yeah, I think I'm not 100% sure if it's random or...
oh, I don't know. This looks more like the older
every
pose.
bed has a slightly different one. Yeah, so there are multiple poses for beds now, and so I'm not actually sure if every time you get in the bed it's a different pose, or if every bed has its own pose attached to it.
We can check real quick.
Yeah.
Just one more time. Best of 3. I think it's the same for each bed, but it's
right.
But still. And then the variant of this, we have the half bed open. So it's especially good for if you're making like, you know, maybe a barracks or something like that. You can walk through like that, and rather than having a wall, it's yeah, a really a really nice variant of the same design there, but it's definitely nice to see that. And I can imagine coming into like a barracks or something like that and seeing all these beds open like this. So multi-poses is supported but not yet used. Modders can though. So modders can do it. Modders can have multi-bed poses already if they update their modded beds. So I know this isn't the best place to put these things. We'll walk around the station in a minute and I'll show you how it looks when you all put it together here. But how are we looking on these blocks here? I haven't finished the insets,
we
right?
We still have quite a few to go. Yeah, no, there's plenty more inset stuff to go through.
Okay, so we next up, coming back to the inset blocks, we have the inset button panel. And yeah, we got a screen. We have 3 buttons either side. On the other side as well, we have some more screens. So this is more, you know, like, I don't know how would you describe this, Sam? You got 2 sides, but it's more like technical, I guess, rather than...
Yeah, it's more like a server room control or some technical doodad on your ship. Maybe some reactor control room, some, I don't know, some cryopod overrides for all those people sleeping in there. Who knows what you want to use it for? But there's a lot of stuff you can do with it. It's quite multifunctional, I would say.
It's nice having those screens for sure. People will be putting scripts on those and everything. Okay, so next up we have the inset entertainment corner. Just looking at some of the sides, we have some nice kind of interesting artwork on the sides here a little bit. I think I have upside down here. Probably. Hold on. There we go.
This one is nice because it also has some detail on the back and on the sides and on the.
Look at this! It's so good. So yeah, you've got your plasma here, but it's a built-in block. So it's one block, but inside it's got a screen for watching TV. You've got your speakers built into it. You've got a little. That's just kind of interesting. This is the future SE gamepad here. What's this here?
Yeah.
The SE Switch. Made in space. So nice little fun. Again, all the team, I always say this. When we're looking at this, it's, the artists, but in general, there's a lot of work from everyone into this update. Designers, programmers, artists, testers, and everybody else involved in this. We've got some books on here. We've got a Sabaroy plushie. We've got some magazines.
Some games.
Oh, we got, okay, interesting. Oh, look at that. We got a Space Engineers games console there. Look at that. Yeah. I love that the artists had to kind of create their own games console when making this, if that makes sense. 2 controllers as well. So yeah, this is the entertainment corner here. I think you guys can see the direction of all these inset blocks. I think we're about to see ship interiors get a lot more interesting.
Oh yeah.
So that's the...
And we're not even done yet with all the inset blocks. There's a few more to go.
Yeah, we got, I think, 2 more to go. So we have the inset bookshelf here. And on this shelf, you can find gripping reads such as How to Spell Clang. Nice. Love it. Literally light reading, volume 6. What else have we got here? The Monolith. Ooh, engineering for dummies. Yeah, a popular one. Rocket science. So it's actually rocket science there. So definitely you got good AI there. History of Minor Wars, 2081. Space jokes. That'll be my favorite book. There we go. So yeah, there's a little bookshelf there to keep you busy. On the other side of this, there's some shelves as well. We've got I Love Space Engineers Loves ROS. I love the little links here we have, to some of the other, history scenarios. Even though SE doesn't really have lore, there's still some very subtle links to the lore that there is there. So, and obviously it actually also has storage. 400 liters of storage. If you want to hide something in your bookshelf, right?
Data pads or...
Yeah, exactly. Put some data pads in there or something. So yeah, some of these even have storage. So that's the bookshelf, and finally, I believe
the kitchen. I think that's the last one.
Inset kitchen here. So as you guys know, we have the kitchen block, which is very popular, but this is again built in here, so you don't have to have it in front. So you've got a sink that kind of closes over there. You've got a trash compactor. You've got a microwave there, rehydrator. I got the cosmic coffee pourer. On the other side, we got medical kit, fire extinguisher, got a little mini fridge, a Clang Cola. It's just it's just so cool. It's really cool stuff. On the other side we got a cooker and an oven. So really interesting how the artist built all the functionalities of the original kitchen and more, honestly, and original functionalities, and then added more to it.
Yeah, and I believe there's also a little light on this thing.
Probably have to turn the lights off here to see that.
It's not super bright.
Hold on. Oh yeah. It is. Yeah, there you go. Inside, if they've got the knife holder there, and above the knife holder, you've got a light above that for cutting, and a little terminal access as well there.
Yeah.
So that
details.
I believe that brings us to the end of the inset blocks. It was a lot. There's a lot of good stuff here, but we can't wait to see the new interiors of your ships.
We still have more to go. We already showed the scaffold blocks a little bit, I think, during the playtest, right?
Yeah, I can get a set out here. I can get the scaffolding out here for you, Sander. We can get these down so people can see all the different types here. Look at that, scaffolding with a ladder built in. Scaffolding with the hold on.
And the nice thing is many of these scaffolds are available in both large and small grid, so you can use them on your small grid ships too.
Yeah, the way I'm putting these out is not very good. I'm just spamming them out here, but you guys will get the idea.
Yeah, there are corner pieces, there are straight pieces, there are as in corner with like the catwalk in them. There are parts without a catwalk, there are slopes with without a catwalk.
I think I'm back to the start now. So just having a walk through, you can see they've got corner ones. A really nice design here, really nice looking scaffolds. Definitely beats the incomplete blocks, but also of course the difference of these scaffolds is you can walk through them. Now I expect some people will still use the incomplete blocks, but I think having these which look and they function as they're cheap to make, and they function as scaffolds, and actually functionally they're easier, so you can walk through them and stuff, as well as supporting structures and ships or whatever, and they can integrate with the other catwalks, they can integrate with the other ladders. So this was a genius set of blocks here created by the team. Little handles here. I love all the detail that's gone into this.
Yeah, these are really nice.
This is a speed run here. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure some of the YouTubers will break down the blocks even in more detail. I trust the community to do that.
Oh, I'm sure there will be. Yeah. And then we have a few more to go. We have some barrels. And
wait a second. The corner medical step. Well, I'm just going on the list here.
Oh, the corner medical room. Right. Yeah. I forgot about that.
You're good. You're good. You're all good. So a new variant of the medical room here.
Yes.
And a very nice one at that. So welcome, guys, to the corner medical room. Fresh off the artist press. Here's the back, it's clean. Got conveyor access, of course. Come around to the front and the paint. Go ahead.
The conveyor ports are slightly different than on the the vanilla version.
They're not on top, I see.
Yeah, they're not like on the vanilla one. They're on the bottom and the top, and here they are.
Side ports, yes, side ports. So you get the idea of being in the corner there. So yeah, it's side ports. Side ported medical room. We've got a little table here. We've got a little kind of cupboard there. Some funky things for medicine, I guess, and oxygen tank. So that's quite cool as well. Like, you can recharge your oxygen, and here, it actually has like oxygen tanks visible. Well, they are on the original one, but clearly oxygen tanks here. So this is the new and very nicely detailed corner medical station. Is it airtight at the rear? I would say so, yes.
Oh, I think so, yes.
I would say so. Let me go look.
I'm not actually 100% sure on that, but
100% it is. If I put some of these inset blocks there, there's that tiny thing, but this would count as airtight. So yes, it's technically like an airtight medical room. So that's a baby change table. Maybe that's the next update, guys.
Who knows?
So I think there's two more things. Is that right, Sander? We got track of everything here.
Yeah, pretty much. We have some new barrels. I guess we can start with that, and maybe end with the nice little crate.
Okay, hold on. Barrels. Right. I've got the final blocks here. So these are more interesting blocks. We have... Well, let me do actually the other way around. Let me do this first.
Oh, yeah.
This is the cargo crate. You may have seen this in one of the first teasers here. And look at that. It's got a little animated opening there. You've got some more storage in there as well.
Yeah, that's the cool thing is, and this is something that we're trying to expand upon a little bit ever since we did the access ports that you can open and close, and it's just a little animation. It doesn't really do anything functional, or there's no mechanic tied to it, but it's just nice to be able to interact with the world and have some cool movement going, and it just makes everything feel nice.
And it has 3,000. I mean, I guess it has 3,000 storage as well, which is nice as well. Like it's not huge storage, but it can carry nearly 3 engineers worth of stuff inside. So again, picking these up or using them in missions and scenarios, there could be some really fun things around there. And it looks amazing.
Yeah, and they should function similar to like the freight blocks that already existed. So again, like you said, in scenarios or other situations where you don't necessarily want to lock some people out from accessing the containers. These are similar to those.
So anyone could access these, right?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
What's interesting is some might say it's just a crate. It's just a crate, bro. But this is a beautiful crate. This is such a nice crate. I haven't seen many crates nicer than this. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's amazing. It's so good. Yeah. It's really, really nice. And if I look, even the underside of the crate has got some interesting details here. The little like metal feet here and stuff. So it's it's a really, really cool block. I like it a lot. I really like this one.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff from the artists.
And on that sort of theme of storing, stuff in accessible containers, we've got all these barrels. And again, they're similar to the freight blocks that I think were added in Frostbite, if I'm not mistaken. These are you can just make some nice little cargo storage somewhere. And we've got a few variants, some of them scattered around a little bit. Or you can pile them up, with
stack them.
The stack, the big stack of them.
What's nice about these, as they look cool, like everything else. But again, I love this, you can imagine this twist opening, and it has storage in it, so you can hide for level design. You could hide again data pads. You could hide ammunition. You can actually use them as well as decoration. Yes. And I love how this is 1,000. This is 3,000. I guess accessing these is 5,000, 10,000. It's 2 stacks of 5. So I like that. It's all
Yeah, the cool thing is these barrels, at least the single barrel, is also available for small grid.
Oh, let's see.
So you can have some, I don't know, extra barrel on the back of your truck or something.
Yeah, look at that. That looks so good. People will be using these barrels for greebling, no doubt. Of all of the blocks. Yeah. But it's cool like that, yeah. So you've got just a variation of storage, but it just looks really cool there like that. So that's fantastic. And that leads us. I can't believe it. I can't believe we've got to the end. It's so many blocks, but we have
one more.
The explosive barrel. That's right, explosive.
I mean, when we were designing these barrels and coming up with them, we were like, well, we kind of need to have one that's full of explosives, right? Like that just...
And you can arm the war... It's got a warhead in it, so that's interesting.
It is a warhead. It's, it's like an improvised warhead, something like that, go for your reenactment of some certain movies.
I need to get a rifle here. Hold on. To get a rifle and rifle rounds. Where are those? Okay, let's shoot this thing. Now these things are surprisingly resilient, actually. You'll be surprised here, maybe. Okay, so far so good. Maybe it's safe. But then wait, no, it's not. So I can just know now. I won't say his name. It might summon him, but I know exactly someone who's gonna love arming these and then dropping them, and you have a whole party here. So It's only a matter of time, I think. I just think the little round thing in the end is so cute. I like that. Let me see this here. So, 10 seconds. Does it actually flash? Yeah, it does. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. I think they're not as like explosive as warheads. I feel like a large warhead would be much bigger explosion, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, like a large warhead would be.
I guess they're small, aren't they? Right.
So,
yeah. Can you put these on small grid? Actually, I'm wondering.
Yes, yeah. These are small grid.
Okay, like, there you go. Oh,
I mean, you can also put them on large grid, but yeah, they are small grid versions.
I can just imagine these trucks. Like, imagine like a big I've gone blank. Like an 18-wheeler or something, like coming towards you.
Oh, yeah.
Full of these explosive barrels, you know? You can imagine that. Yeah. And then it's like, set to detonate. Yeah, so this will be fun.
The idea with it.
This will be definitely fun. And now, my exciting question, guys. What is your favorite block of this update? This might be very hard, I appreciate. I couldn't say this time. We got so much from colorable solar panels to a ton of inset blocks to huge new turbine engines. Freaking look at this.
Yes.
Look at these engines. And I can't even get them all out again, but you guys who've been here at least from the start or watched the trailer should know that all the blocks that we have here in this update. Let me bring it up here. There it is. There's everything together there. Fish tank, aquarium. Can you imagine? Yeah, that's typical. It's a good. I mean, yeah, that's. Fish are great. I don't blame it.
So many cool blocks.
Yeah. Entertainment corner, Atmos. You guys have outdone yourselves. Wow. Really pleased to hear that, and we have members of our team watching, so I'll say it again. Team Keen, GG to everybody from the team. This was, I do think this is a really nicely put together update with new gameplay possibilities, the new scenario, the performance improvements, 6% up to 60% in larger worlds, yes. The quality of life things, the connector, the third person, you know, some of these adjustments, and of course all of these amazing blocks. So big shout out to Keen. Love to see you guys, the reactions in the chat to this. I think I can even tell from the chat. There's always a lot of hype in the chat for these updates, but I feel like this update has been just that level up in terms of hype in the chat. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm feeling right now. So now we wait and see everyone's new builds of all these new fantastic blocks, and see people's reactions and videos and feedback to the new PvP scenario, and everything. Oh, you guys can't see right now. I'm actually hiding the game. And everything else in this update. So, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Maybe before we end it, there's I think a few more minor sort of housekeeping notes that I should say. The crash with the Holo LCD should be fixed. That was related to a mod, and I think the mod author has updated the mod, and everything should be working again. The servers were having some issues, but they should be fixed as well currently. So all of our PvP servers and like all our official servers should be up and running as well. And I think there is one known issue on consoles, and that is being looked into, and probably will get a hotfix pretty soon.
Great. That's definitely good news. Good news there. I actually just came in here to show how these new blocks would fit together in like a built-up scenario. I mean, look at this. Look at this now. So we've got bed, we have the kitchen, we have so much inside here, but it feels spacious still, right? We got the couch. We can sit down on the couch here. So this is really, I feel like...
But you effectively have like 5 blocks of space where you can walk around in this, and not even like it's filled up with like desks and stuff.
Come into the other room here.
Super, you know, it's so nice to be able to use that space efficiently.
Yeah, use it efficiently, and also just like, just feel like you're walking around. You don't have to. You don't feel like you have to put a block in every single block space now as well. So there we go. There's some
But
great.
look at those desks that sort of fit really nicely with the aquarium as well.
Yeah.
Like that's like.
And the
that's so
guys
cool.
work hard to make sure that when they're doing stuff, like, you know, for example, they could have had the aquarium where the aquarium was like higher or lower, so
Yeah.
it was like cut off the table. But no, obviously they're looking at the other interior blocks and making sure that when you put everything together, it just looks like it's meant to be. That's a key thing, is the consistency there, right? So yeah, we're missing. Yeah, again, let us know in the chat, guys. Which inset blocks do you think you would still like to see? There's been a lot in this update. There was some in the last update. So what kind of block? It could be decorative, it could be functional. What do you want inset now? Inset door?
Maybe.
This little craft here is a perfect example of these new blocks as well. This looks so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That's the scaffolds being used for the sort of tail rotor.
Yeah, as well, yeah.
Part.
And you can see the little, in the tail rotor, you can see the 1x1 small grid thrusters as well.
Yes.
Which again would not be possible with the old thrusters, because they'd stick out because they're 3 blocks long. The fact that these new rotors are just, oh, hold on. The fact that these are only 1 block thick means that, yeah, you can really make some more compact builds now. You have the new wheels, new wheel suspensions, and the new changes so you can build closer to wheel suspensions. So in general, lots and lots of nice changes alongside these blocks.
E-Police vibes. Now that's a game I haven't heard about for a long time, but yes, it does kind of feel like that.
So many ideas though in the chat there for inset ideas. So we should take a note of this for planning future updates.
Definitely, yeah. I've been taking some mental notes for sure, and I think some of our colleagues have definitely been taking some notes here. So yeah.
So Sander, how do you think
Yes.
we've done with this? Have we covered? I'm sure there's probably some small things and a ton of bug fixes, guys. Please check the changelog if you're interested. There's going to be a ton of fixes, both internally, but also ones that were fixed because of your reports, which comes back to that, you guys, it's really important for you guys to leave bug reports and suggestions on the support site. So I haven't checked that out yet, but definitely feel free in your own time to check out the changelog.
Yeah, I think we covered pretty much everything. Like a few small things that I just remembered without them actually being in the blog post. That they are all in the changelog. All the changes are there, of course. But I think we covered pretty much everything. There's nothing right now that I can think of.
And I know I'm biased, but the game looks so good. Now, I mean, because there's just so much, like some of the new visual elements. I'm just looking at these solar panels. I'm looking at these, all the stuff we've covered. There's so much potential now with these new blocks and the existing skins, the existing block. Like, we continue to see builds become more complex and more detailed and just feel more immersive and realistic and everything. And I think this update is another step in that direction to increase that. So love to see this here. It's fantastic. So guys, I need you to think really, really, really carefully here. Think of every single update that's ever come out for Space Engineers. Every single update. And then I want you to give this update a rating out of 10. You might say 10, maybe, but you got to think carefully about all the other updates. Sparks of the Future, I love that one. Really, when it comes down to it, what do you give it out of 10? We'll check the Steam reviews as well, I guess, but for the pack. 7.5, okay. 9, 8, 100, 7, 8, okay. 8, 9.9, 9, fish out of 10. 7.5. Okay. That's pretty good. I'll take that. All right. Awesome, guys. Awesome.
Cool.
There is some small grid stuff. There's plenty of small grid blocks in this update. I didn't show them off today that much, I will admit, but there's plenty of small grid blocks that are included, both from the free update and in the DLC ones. But I will admit, when I was putting stuff down, I wasn't putting it on the small grids too much. But please do check it out in game and for yourself just to see those in action.
Yeah, definitely. All the scaffold blocks in the cockpit and The solar panels. What else is there? The LCDs. Like all that stuff is for small grid as well. Like the inset blocks, like the couch or like this big plant or a kitchen that doesn't really fit so well with a small grid fighter or like truck or something. So that's all large grid. But yeah, most of the stuff is also available for small grids. We always trying to find the balance between large and small grids, and I think this update really was, at least with the inset blocks, that was really aimed at like large grid interiors and spaceship interiors, space stations, buildings, so that sort of stuff. But on the other hand, we have all the rover wheels and the cockpit and the LCDs and the scaffolds that work super well for your small grid fighters and rovers and things like that.
Definitely. And I say, guys, there's going to be anniversary next week. There's lots of stuff happening in the coming months, and like some of the upcoming updates, gonna be as hot, if not hotter than this update, if you can imagine it. So yeah, good stuff coming. Thank you, Sander, for so much for joining me. It's been probably the longest stream we've done in a while here on the Keen channel. I mean, mainly because of the scenario was an hour of that, but it was really important to showcase that, I think. So
I mean, we're having fun with this, right? So that's all good.
Definitely. I think next week I'll be pretty busy with the 10th anniversary stuff, but I think the following week there'll be a stream and we can have more time for Q&A. There wasn't much time today for that, but we'll do more Q&A in a couple of weeks, and maybe we'll do another scenario playthrough if we can organize it with everyone. That would be really great, I think. So yeah, I just want to thank again the whole team, and thank Sander and Marek for joining me today. And thank you to you guys for actually joining in and going through this with us. It's been really, really great to see the passion from the community about this. And now the team can take a deep breath and sit back and enjoy enjoy seeing the reactions and the builds that come out of this update. So unless there's anything else, Sander, we will wrap this party up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just check with Kianato if there's anything else that I should say. I think we've covered everything. Just any big things. You can let me know either in chat or in Zoom here. Just want to double check. I mean, main things we always have. Yeah, support site covered, changelog, all those good things.
I think we're doing pretty good.
Wait, I'm just giving him a second here. Let me type. Let's see. I probably won't be streaming tonight, guys. I saw some questions about that, but hopefully tomorrow I can do kind of an update, an extended update playthrough, and we can play the scenario stuff over on Twitch. So yeah, at this time I probably won't stream tonight, but hopefully tomorrow. I would love to dive in deeper as well and play around with this some more. But I don't see anything from Kianata. So if I don't see anything from Kianata, then I assume we're in the green and we're good to go. So, in that case, once again, Sander, thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your night. And great work again, sir. Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Okay. So, now, guys, it's time for the shout-outs. I probably won't be able to do everyone today because there's so many people, but I'm going to try here. Who do we have in the chat tonight? Here we go. I see. Let's go. I see Old Grumpy, Tenable, Spurgo. Oh, sorry, already. Spurgo Fence. I was going to try it, but then it's just too much. Oh, okay, I'll try some. How many people are watching right now, even? Like, this is crazy. Okay, I'll try some. Ayan, Ewan, Gwyn, Gemini, Histodin, Sochas, Serdex, Iceman, Simemaster, Hando, Dells, Leowolf, Tosagazmo, Darkstorm, Black Shadow, Star Wars, Fulgan, Tenobeb, Growlcore, Jenny, Old Grumpy, Rational, Havane, Rumors, Rivion, Spockinia, Marcus, Bob, Elsresba, Echo, Full Auto, Alvarin, Nick, Tigers, Gamala, Stronghoove, Fencible, Wastefield, Even Star 505, Ananats, J Matcha, Darkstorm, Gwyn, Shiga, Blazing Dust, B Swiss, Ember, El Respa, Brianetta, Strong, MWG, Ketchup, Haraleel. In the I see Logan, Jonathan, AK, Mr. Shinigami, Misha, Gaway, Luca, Redstone, Jim, Darren, Unlucky, Indy, Sam, Logan, Lost, Care, Tin, Nick, Creatilion, Dan, Paul, 365 Gamer, Redstone, Marcel, Talia, Richard, Dino, Johnny. Impossible. Absolutely impossible, guys. So, and everybody else. I would be here for another hour or two, I think, to get the names, but I still do appreciate everyone for tuning in today. It's been a really great, really great time. And yeah, I can't wait to play more of this update and see you guys' reactions. So let me see if that's all for now. Oh yeah, and still really hyped to see some people next week at the 10th anniversary celebrations in Prague. It's going to be great. And there'll be some streams on this, at least on the Saturday, on the main event. Okay. Well, that's all in this update. If you're interested in the full list of features, blocks, bug fixes, and improvements, check out the changelog and Marek's blog for all the details. I'll see you all next time. Enjoy the update, and as always, go on, it's so bad. The look of those aquarium fish. Is that their delish? Not my proudest moment. See you guys in the next one. Good night.